You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Good morning and welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us today. We are here to remind you that small business is big business and your business is our business. And a fine, how do you do to you?
I'm doing just dandy.
Yeah. Happy birthday. How was your birthday?
You know what? My birthday was fun, right? It was pretty fun. Although I'll tell you what, I worked on my birthday and I've decided I don't recommend it.
You don't recommend working on your birthday?
No.
Well, what's the deal?
The deal is that my phone kept ringing and texting and messages kept coming in all day long.
That's a happy thing.
Yes, I should have just been at a place where I could just listen and text all day and respond and get birthday wishes.
All right.
Yeah. So work was quite disrupted. And I thought, this was stupid to think I could try and work on my birthday.
Now this is not your first birthday.
Right. But I think it's the first one I spent 6 hours at the office at.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you. So last night we were going to go out to dinner with my family. Had some plans, but they got off work a little bit later than they were planning to get off of work. And by the time they get home, I had sat on the couch for half an hour. And it's like, oh yeah,
if you sit down, it's over.
Yeah, it's now like you're like become one with the couch. And decided I didn't want to. And where we were going was across town, and we were going to have to go through traffic and all that. And I thought by the time we get there, and by the time we eat, I'm going to be ready for bed. So. Sure. So let's just order takeout. So, and let's learn this new line dance that I had seen come across on Facebook.
Who learned the line dance?
Me and my daughters.
Oh.
My son decided, since we were going out to dinner, he was going to go out for a run. And he would be back in time for dinner. By the time it was delivered. So, me and my daughters, I had seen this fun line dance on Facebook. And it was done to the song Footloose. And my son had just done Footloose like a few months ago at the spring play in high school. And so the song's kind of been running around in my head. And of course, whenever we have our networking event, which we are having tomorrow night here in Lone Tree, Colorado, he often plays the song Footloose. And so here's a line dance to it. Tried to learn this line dance that had 3 parts and 32 steps per part. And I could only find
32 steps per part.
Yeah, I could only find the instructions in, we're pretty sure, Portuguese.
You had had 3 parts.
It had 3 parts, 32 steps each. And I didn't know that going into it.
No, it just looks cool.
It looked cool, but we found a much simpler version. And we were practicing that last night. Pushed the couch back and 3 hours later, we were still dancing. So we were having a good time. And then, so that was my fun birthday at Angel's house. Chinese takeout and line dancing in the living room.
You know what? It's different strokes for different folks.
Sure.
And sounds like you had a good time with your family.
Yes.
Which is always a good thing. All right. Well, let's get right to it. You know what time it is. It's time for You Choose the News. It's the top of the hour game show that we like to play when, frankly, we like it because it rhymes. So here we go. We've got 3 stories for you to choose, and possibly, if you're a good girl, a 4th story.
Who's a good girl?
Forever 13.
All right.
Okay, maybe 11. Hey, Joe, you got a marker?
Okay, and that's the headline?
That's the headline. Hey, Joe, you got a marker? And Taco Bell's new Crunch Wrap.
Ooh. Like one of your favorite places in the whole wide world. I'm surprised you made that my third choice.
I didn't say that. It's just choices aren't in any specific order.
All right, I'll let you talk, Tacos.
All right, Taco Bell's bringing a new supersized weapon to the fast food battles. That's right, because what's better than Taco Bell? Huge Taco Bell. Taco Bell's launching the Triple Double Crunch Wrap. A new dish contains double layers of seasoned beef, double layers of nacho sauce, double tostada shells, in addition to the regular Triple Double Crunch Wrap. The chain will also be selling a spicy version with fresh jalapenos and spicy ranch sauce. The Triple Double Crunch Wrap will be priced at $3.49, and it's huge.
Well, you're welcome.
Holy cow. Taco Bell, this Triple Double Crunch Wrap weighs 10 pounds. That's funny. Okay. Hey, Joe, can I borrow a pen or a marker?
Or what was the other one?
Or the other one is Forever 13.
Yeah, Forever 13 or 11.
Yeah, you've heard of Forever 21, right?
I am Forever 21.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Actually, somebody who wished you greetings on the interwebs yesterday for your birthday said you can't be 21 because she's seen you drink already, so you must be 22. Sorry, ladies, I only date models.
I'm sorry, excuse me?
That's a Forever 21 shirt. Yeah, there's sorry, ladies, I only date models. There's another T-shirt. Chicks are all over me. No. Let me finish. There's another one. I'm a ladies' man. These are all T-shirts in the store Forever 21. What's the big hubbub? The models in the ad campaign are Forever 11, maybe 13, if I stretch my imagination.
They're kids?
They're children.
I'm sorry. Date models, chicks all over me.
I only date
ladies
models,
man.
Ladies man, chicks are all over me. The clothing brand was accused of stocking shirts that sexualize children and reinforce harmful stereotypes. The company today issued a statement in which it apologized, saying the T-shirts would be removed from the company website. Shame, shamity, shame. That's all I got to say about that.
That's so sad.
It is.
Right? Because we know they've, when you look at some of the outfits that they've offered that are on the market for young girls.
And it's usually the girls that we're talking about in this situation.
Yes. Now they've trickled over into
the young boys.
The young boys.
And shame on anybody who wears those shirts. You know,
but it's an uncle who thinks it's funny to buy it for his nephew.
It's just ridiculous. You know what? It's probably Uncle Joe. Hey, Joe, you got a marker? Well, what are you going to do with it? Might be silly, sound like a silly idea, but it turns out that drawing eyes, that's right, eyes on the butts of cows protect them from lions.
What?
So in Africa, they are drawing eyeballs
on the butts
of cows.
On the butts of cows.
One on either side of.
So it looks like a face.
So it looks like a face.
Like a big lion-y face.
The lion thinks that the cow is looking at him.
Does that work?
I don't know.
Yeah, it's like the monarch butterfly, like the butterflies, right? They look like eyes, and so it looks like a face. You have all of these.
Yeah, I don't know. Markings. All right, listen. Hey, we got to cut the news short. I'm sorry, you are a good girl. I want to reinforce that. But we have a fan Braggin caller, and we've got 2 minutes to go. So, hello, Christine. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you.
Hi, Christine. Great to have you on the phone, and good morning at 5:15 in the morning. Who are you fan bragging about?
Devin Bewley with Legacy Properties.
Ooh, tell us what you love about Devin.
So we went out to do a flood for one of his tenants. And usually people who call in and are dealing with a flood are not in a good mood and not happy with their landlord or the property management company. And we went out to a flood on Saturday, and the guy was raving about Devin and how awesome he is. And that is just, we deal with many property management companies, and that is not typical. So to see a tenant that truly loves the property management company that he's dealing with during a flood is unheard of. It's crazy. So he's doing a great job.
Yeah, It absolutely sounds like a third party, unsolicited. We know Legacy Properties are an advertiser here and supporter of the Experience Pros radio show. And
You bet. If you own property, you need to know Devin.
Absolutely. Do you have contact information for them?
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm driving.
I'll tell you what. You keep driving, but stay on the phone. We've got to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll give Legacy Properties contact info, and then we'll talk about your business. Okay, Christine?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. We'll be back right after these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hey everyone, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out experienceprosdeals.com.
Our pro pick of the week is a full automotive detail from the experts at Bumper Doc Denver.
Restore and protect your car's interior and exterior from damage caused by sun and other factors.
Vacuum and shampoo, spot clean, polish, and wax all necessary surfaces.
Get the full auto detail from Bumper Doc Denver for 50% off at experienceprosdeals.com.
There's a reason they call house cleaning a chore. We all know how it feels to come home after a long day of work to a home that needs to be cleaned. Why not pass the baton to someone who can make it simpler for you? Made Simple. The home cleaning experts. Made Simple House Cleaning is your go-to home cleaner for the busiest weeks in your life. Made Simple brings you flat rate cleaning fees with no contracts and all smiles. You can expect professional cleaning experts who will make sure your home will be as close to as spotless as it can possibly be. Worried about what cleaning products you have? Made Simple brings their own non-toxic, pet-friendly cleaning supplies with them, so you can stress no more about a clean and sparkly home. Thanks to Made Simple, now you can enjoy your evenings in a clean home.
To receive 20% off your first cleaning, text SPARKLE to 55678. Again, text SPARKLE to 55678 to receive 20% off your first home cleaning.
As a father of 4 children, I realized it was time for me to make a change in my struggles with alcoholism. It wasn't the first time that I had come to this realization, but I was at the end of my rope. I heard an advertisement on the radio for this treatment program called Go Sober and thought it sounded too good to be true. I was honestly pretty reluctant to go through with the treatments because I had tried several other methods of quitting in the past that were unsuccessful. The people affiliated with Go Sober are very generous and compassionate. They put in countless hours and selflessly work very hard to ensure your success in the program. They were very accommodating to my schedule and my time. The end result of this 8-week program is that I am no longer a slave to alcohol. The chains have been broken, and I haven't felt this free for as long as I can remember. The simple things in life that used to make me happy actually bring me joy again. I am so grateful for the Go Sober program and the people that help run it.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
I woke up last night to wind and hail. The wife was screaming. The kids did well.
Look at our roof.
They cried and cried.
The outside of the house is now inside.
The ceiling caved in.
New insulation. Everything's leaking.
Everyone's freaking when my know-it-all neighbor came over and said,
"You know who I like."
"Who?"
Golden Spike.
Hi, this is Spike McCarthy, and our promise to you is roofing done right to the last nail.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing. Pastor Camp is the one to call.
hot house? Air conditioner running constantly? Still uncomfortable? It may be time for a new cooling and heating system. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Pastor Camp's the one to call. Ask them about a new energy-efficient Lennox Ultimate Home Comfort System that will keep you cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and save you money on your utility bills. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Here in Denver, going to be 93 degrees, partly cloudy this morning, becomes cloudy during the afternoon with, of course, your stray thunderstorm possible. And as I said, high of 93. South-facing winds shifting to north-northwest at 10 to 15 miles an hour. That's your weather update. The rest of the week going to be gorgeous.
All right. Well, we still have Christine on the line
with
her fan brag.
Absolutely.
You do? It seemed like you were moving along.
No, I was telling you the weather.
All right. All right. Well, Christine, are you still with us?
Yes, I am.
All right. Well, thank you so much for fan bragging about Legacy Property Management. Eric, did you find their
I certainly did. LegacyProperties-PM.com. That's LegacyProperties-PM.com. Or you pick up the phone and call them 720-989-1996. That's again 720-989-1996. Devin Bewley is the proud owner of Legacy Properties Property Management, and I'll tell you something, he is not only an advertiser here on the radio show, everybody loves the guy. He goes about his business and takes care of you,
which is so unique in that industry. And I'll tell you what, so if you're looking for somebody, you're looking for the best, take care and call Legacy Properties Management. All right, Christine, tell our listeners what you get to do for a living.
I am soon to be owner of Champion Carpet and Upholstery Care, and we get to help people take their odor out of their house, clean their carpet, their upholstery, tiling, grout, and even clean up small floods.
Oh, I didn't know you did the small floods as well. That's awesome to know, especially when these Colorado thunderstorms come rolling in every afternoon. What's the best way for our listeners to connect with Champion Carpets?
They can give us a call at 303-424-8811 or go to our website at championcarpetcolorado.com.
championcarpetcolorado.com. Christine, we love when you call in and say nice things about other people in business. We call it a fan brag. We are your biggest fan. We appreciate the call.
Yeah, thank you guys. Have a great day.
We can't help it. Absolutely.
Right, that's Champion Carpet, 303-424-8811.
Yeah, call them. Boy, I'll tell you what, if you've got pets, you need Champion Carpet.
They are the absolute experts. All right, so Erica, you seen the new Tarzan movie?
The new Tarzan movie? No.
Right. Okay, so last night I'm scrolling around on Facebook for a couple of minutes because, I was waiting for my kids to come home from work. And I found this review for the Tarzan movie that as I read it, and of course I was probably in a similar state of mind that this woman was.
A similar state of mind?
Sure.
Or a similar state of intoxication.
Well, let's just read this.
All right.
Just read this because I cracked up. But as I was thinking about it this morning, I thought, I wonder if it's going to be as funny at 5 o'clock in the morning as it was
Let's find
5
out.
o'clock at
All
night.
Right. The new Tarzan movie review.
Right. She's a guy named Emily. She said, I saw Tarzan, and this is my review after some wines.
After some wines.
After some wines.
Okay.
Right? Right. So that just
not
tells
after
you.
Some glasses of wine.
No. Some wines.
Some wines.
Some wine. She said, so I had wine, and I'm very tired, and I'm a bit tipsy, but I saw the Tarzan movie, so I thought I'd give it my honest review.
All right.
Excuse typo, because, wines.
Wines.
Right? She says, so I don't know what the plot is or who's in it, other than Alexander Skarsgård. And Alexander Skarsgård's magnificent holy abs. I don't know what the dialogue or the acting is like or whatever, but like a third of the way in, Alexander Skarsgård is going to fight a gorilla. And for some reason, He takes off his shirt, and OMG, like I actually groaned loudly.
I believe it.
He does not put his shirt back on for the whole movie.
For the viewer who is not or listener who has not seen Alexander Skarsgård, he doesn't have a 6-pack. He doesn't have an 8-pack. He's got a 10-pack.
I looked at the picture. I'm like, is that real?
Insane.
Right? So I'm not going to read the whole thing, but I'm just going to read some of my favorite highlights from this.
Leave out some of the expressive words.
Who
Just
are you
saying.
talking to?
Just saying.
Right? How many times did you read this, Eric?
Once.
How long did you look at the picture?
Long time.
Long time. Did I say that he doesn't put his shirt back on? She said, this is why I can't tell you what the movie is about. At one point, Samuel Jackson is talking about something really important, and it's just noise because Alexander Skarsgård has the best body that ever existed. I'm basically exhausted from being in a constant state of arousal for the next 2/3 of the film.
And did I mention he takes his shirt off and leaves it off?
Right? Yeah. And he's glistening in his chest, in his abs, in his arms, and he's all dirty. And some stuff happens. I don't know. But the important thing to know is he doesn't put his shirt back on. She says, I'm very grateful for this wonderful movie that gave us Alexander Skarsgård. He is a gift to the world. And I bet he's so nice. She says at one point, she says, in short, this is definitely an Oscar-worthy movie with just like amazing arms. And imagine if your job was to put dirt and blood on his arms. Imagine if that was your job, to just touch Alexander Skarsgård all day. And he would flirt with you, but not be gross. He would just be a total gentleman. And maybe you'd drop your makeup brush and you'd both reach down and get it. And he'd look at you and you would be dead. That would be it. You would actually die, but it would be worth it. Anyways.
That's a great review.
I thought it was adorable.
Because of wines.
Because of wines. Yeah, this was why her review, it might be so silly, right? Because of some wines.
She had some wines.
But yeah, and she's like, did I mention he didn't put his shirt back on for the whole movie?
So what I find is humorous, and by the way, I think it was just about as good at 5 a.m. that it was at 5 p.m. last night. But
Susan and I are going to have some wines and
you're
watch
gonna have some wines and watch the movie together.
Right, I'm pretty sure.
What I think is somewhat comical is to watch you read this, and of course you can't read it without looking at the picture because the picture's there.
Right.
And you start playing with your hair and messing with your outfit. And
was that me or was that you, Eric?
That was you. I got it on video.
I think I've watched you do the same thing.
I'll tell you folks, the line that got me in trouble with my wife, now my ex-wife, was I'm not, but if I were, I would. And I think that applies to the 6-pack the 10, 20-pack. This guy is ripped. And
so my kids that are into filmmaking, I read them this review and they thought it was pretty hysterical. And so my son, who is 18, right, and do you remember being 18?
I do.
Like full of testosterone, 0 body fat.
Yeah. Right?
You just looked at a weight machine and you created deltoids, right? He's at that stage. And so he started going to the gym a few months ago with his buddy and on a regular basis. He has a girlfriend, so he started, really grooming again. But I read this, and so he took off his shirt. And he's like, he's being all
you got this one right here, Mom.
And he's like, have you seen my beach ball? I think it went that way.
All right. Congratulations, Michael. Hey, when we come back, we're going to talk a little bit about Pokemon Go. Don't tune out. There's big news, and it could affect your bottom line. That's coming next on the Experience Pros Radio Show, 1690 KDMT.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
financial market analysis from Market Wrap host Mo Ansari.
Diversification is the key. You have to have diversification in these markets. And if you have all your eggs in one basket, when things go bad, you're going to get hurt.
It's financial food for thought on your drive home. Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. Two of the greatest concerns that most Americans have, especially as they grow older, are their health and their financial well-being. America's Wellness Clinic is dedicated to providing sensible healthcare solutions and practical wealth-building strategies. Medicare's annual wellness visit is the flagship of the clinic's health-related services. They pay 100% for the visit with zero copay. America's Wellness Clinic also offers Beamer technology, an application that boosts circulation, regenerative abilities for injuries, and increases mental acuity. And America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. And what about your financial well-being? America's Wellness Clinic provides continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, housing transitions, and alternative investments. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
This is Jeff Thompson, the retirement jock and investment advisor and financial planner for J.F. Thompson Wealth Management. Please join me on Denver's Money Talk Radio as we chat about how to protect your investment portfolio and overall financial plan. So listen to me, Jeff Thompson, the retirement jock, 8 a.m. on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. KDMT, where I coach you on how money really works.
Jeff Thompson, the retirement jock, weekday mornings at 8 on KDMT.
Fire the stockbroker and hire yourself. I'm Larry Levin, and I've been on the trading floor for 23 years. I was one of the biggest traders in the S&P pit. I'm also the president of Trading Advantage, a leading educational firm teaching people how to become professional day traders. Now, for a limited time, I'm offering one of the trading techniques I use to make $1.9 million for free. Get started right now by calling 800-288-0092. Leave your email address on my voicemail, and I'll email you my free trading technique and my daily insider market report at no cost to you. This is the very information I use to build my fortune.
I was getting ready to retire. I still needed to make extra income, but I didn't want to work for anyone else. Because of Larry and his excellent instructors, I can trade successfully for myself, and I'll never have to work for someone else again.
Fire the stockbroker and hire the most dependable person you know, you. Again, call in the next 90 minutes and leave your email address on my voicemail. Call 800-288-0092. That's 800-288-0092.
Hey, it's Hugh Hewitt. The best conservative conference of them all has finally made its way to Colorado. This is Hugh Hewitt, and I'm looking forward to the 2016 Red State Gathering at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Denver, August 12th through 14th. It's a weekend packed with all-star speakers, fun-filled receptions, hundreds of patriotic friends, just 90 days before the election. Speakers include Rick Perry, Colorado Congressman Ken Buck will be there, along with some of your favorites from 710 KNUS, including Peter Boyles, Town Hall's Katie Pavlik, and Guy Benson, Hot Air's Ed Morrissey. We've also invited South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, Senator Ted Cruz, among other elected officials. We expect to hear from them soon. Attendees at this year's Red State Gathering will be able to participate in activism training, learn the latest issue updates from the program tracks on criminal justice reform and crony capitalism. Seats are going quickly, so reserve your spot today. Use discount code DENVER to save $50 off registration. Visit redstate.com for more information. The Red State Gathering in Denver. It's one political party you won't want to miss.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. This in your Pokemon Go for Business update. My goodness, Nintendo shares are up 120%.
Did you buy some?
I did not. Should have.
You know what? You said that a week ago.
I know. I really should have.
Right? At that point, you could have.
Well, yeah.
And you're still saying you should have.
Still should.
Still should.
Yeah.
Are you gonna?
We'll have this conversation again next week.
Again, because you won't.
Can anything stop the great Nintendo rally of 2016? Nintendo shares had another banner day, surging more than 14% in Tokyo amid widespread mania over the company's sensational Pokemon Go game. Stock's performance following the release of the augmented reality game is staggering, 120% since July 6th, adding $23 billion, billion with a B, to Nintendo's market value. Company is now worth $42.5 billion, which means they have almost doubled their value. Pokemon Go is a legitimate sensation, ranking as a top free downloaded app on both Apple's App Share as well as, or App Store, I should say, as well as Google Play. Wow. So we know that Nintendo's making money. How about you?
Am I making money?
Are you?
I think I have $12.
$12. Perhaps that's why we didn't buy the shares. Yeah, they're people are making money left and right around the Pokemon Go phenomenon. And one new market, and it is exactly that, a brand new market, is selling accounts to Pokemon Go.
So last week, 2 new businesses we saw had Pikachu'd. One was driving people around.
Yes.
Right? So they could catch Pokemon. The other was
I'll be the trainer.
I'll be your trainer.
Right.
So while you're at work, I'll go catch Pokemon for you.
For your account.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And now
I have trained, I've started several accounts, and I have trained up to level 14 or 15 or whatever, and I'll sell you that account for $100, $200, up to $400. Yeah. A level 10 account with a Pikachu offered at $25 to a level 21 account with a Dragonite for $400. And these are going on sale on eBay and Craigslist, and it's being successful. People are making money simply by starting accounts and then selling the password to the email.
Selling them.
Yeah.
How much do you think your account's worth?
My account is worth very little. I don't have the time to give it any kind of attention. I should ask Producer Bill. Producer Bill, what level are you on the Pokemon Go game?
Actually, I don't know right now. Let me check.
Okay, he's going to check that. I just hit level 8, and I decided I was going to go into a gym. When you get to level 5, you have the opportunity to go into a gym and fight other Pokemon.
Okay. Right? So you got to 5.
I got to 5. I tried it once, got my clock cleaned in like 2.5 seconds. Just boom, out, done.
Yeah, I've been crushed too twice.
Oh gosh. Well, Bill, we were doing it wrong. We're fighting wrong.
Yeah, we didn't pay somebody.
No.
No? Yeah.
We were fighting wrong. And so I know how to I got a secret for you, man.
Okay.
So we'll talk about that during the
I'm almost level 10.
You're almost level 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so you spend a little more time than I have.
Yeah, a little bit.
Not much.
No, not much.
I went out and spent a little time yesterday, and I decided I was going to try to figure out this fighting thing.
Yeah.
So I went back into the gym because you simply cannot advance if you don't know how to have your Pokemon win these battles. So I went out and tried it, and I stayed in the game a lot longer than I did the first time. I actually won a fight, and then the next guy slaughtered me. In any case, I got a secret for you.
Oh, I can't wait to hear.
A secret.
Yep. The police, and I'm going to write about it.
Eric knows something that Bill doesn't know.
Maybe. I'm going to write
He's
about it.
He's going to tell you, and Bill's going to go, oh, yeah.
Okay, Bill, here, I'm going to do the secret over the air.
Okay, cool.
Because I'm being called out.
No, I'm not being actually called out. I'm just thinking you probably already know.
When you go into the gym and you start to fight, right?
Yeah.
What's it tell you to do? It tells you to tap on the Pokemon, right?
Tap on the screen.
Which Pokemon do you tap on?
Yours.
You already know my secret.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you tap on yours, it's telling you to fight.
I was tapping the hell out of the other one.
Oh, that's not good.
What happens when you tap the wrong? What happens when you tap the wrong Pokemon?
Apparently, you're not much of a fighter.
Basically, it'd be like you standing there in the bar fight and letting the guy hit you.
Yeah.
Oh.
I was tapping the wrong one, Bill.
Other one is don't dodge. Don't try and dodge.
Actually, the secret is do dodge. dodge, swipe. So the first thing, the opponent is going to strike first.
Yeah.
Right. So the first thing you do is dodge, right? Swipe right. And then tap, hit him twice. And then dodge, because there's a little yellow flash when he's about ready to strike. And you tap to dodge, or you swipe to dodge, and then tap, swipe, tap, swipe. Try it and tell me if you don't.
I will
get
try
it.
because my swipes never work. Mine stands there and goes, you want me to do what?
You're not swiping right.
It's
You're
like
swiping left.
That could be it.
2 fingers, 3 fingers. I mean, how many?
One finger.
It's a 1 finger
One finger.
swipe.
One finger.
All right, because you got to know this.
All right.
Causing distraction at work is just one issue with Pokemon.
The value of this news report has just gone completely down in the tank. So let's get back on it. Police and fire departments would appreciate it if you don't call 911 about Pokemon Go. Police and firemen across the world are pleading with Pokemon Go players to stop calling their stations to asking hunting questions about the characters. California's Covina Police Department said they have received at least 2 Pokemon Go related 911 calls since the game caught fire. Stop it. And Pokemon Go's Pokestops, that's the locations that give you points in the game. There are some really funky places that you would not expect, but because they just kind of did a global drop of these Pokestops at icons and landmarks, some of them ended up in inappropriate places. For instance, the Pentagon.
Oh,
yeah.
Pretty sure they don't want you looking for Pokemon in.
Famously,
I got to go through this door. I need classified through this classified only door because there's Pokemon in there.
Yeah, you can't get the classified Pokemon. Similarly, the White House Secret Service is probably not too excited about the Pokestop gym that's been established at the President of the United States home, despite it being run by a Pidgeot, a Pokemon that looks an awful lot like a bald eagle.
Oh, that's good.
We've already heard a story about the Holocaust Museum. Ridiculous. Arlington National Cemetery. Ridiculous. The delivery room of some hospitals. Stop that. Westboro Baptist Church headquarters. You know the Westboro Baptist Church, known around the world for its hatred of the LGBT community. They apparently were not pleased to find that someone had made their Kansas City headquarters a Pokestop, especially one ruled by a Jigglypuff. The Church of Scientology, the 9/11 Memorial, and others. Ridiculous. There's just some bad places to be playing goofy little games in places that are hallowed. So,
right, or work.
Or
Should
work.
not be playing Pokemon at work.
Who's playing Pokemon at work?
Everybody's playing Pokemon at work.
What you got?
Right. He said. He says, I didn't really think, in this article, he says I didn't really think the game was exceedingly distracting at work, but that he later noted that a coworker of his disappeared for 10 minutes to catch a Nidoran, whatever that is. He says, maybe this is getting out of hand. We're paying you to work, not to chase fictional video game characters with your cell phone all day.
They're not fictional.
Save
They're
it for your
augmented
break
reality.
or lunch. Otherwise, you'll have plenty of unemployed time to catch them all.
Yeah.
Found a fun little sign somebody had posted in their yard saying, I've lived through a lot of stupid things, and I think this is the most stupid of them all is this Pokemon. Don't hang out in my yard. He's like, go down to the bar and think about your life choices.
Get a drink and think about your life choices.
Think about your life choices.
Yeah.
But the idea of watching people come together in their communities, the overriding consensus is this rocks when it comes to getting people out and about, exercising, walking around, meeting and engaging with your neighbors.
Yeah.
Yes, because you haven't done that in the 17 years that you've lived there.
It's so true. And I got to be honest with you. My excitement about Pokemon Go is it's all of that, but more to the point, I see a burgeoning series of opportunities that people can get involved in new businesses. We've told you about 3 already. There will be many, many, many more. Stay tuned. More positive business talk, but not Pokemon, I promise. On the other side of these messages, you're listening to the Experience Pros radio show on Denver's Money Talk 1690 KDMT.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
My name is Mick. I was a drinker all my life. When I retired, my drinking became a daily habit. It even affected my health. My brother was having severe health issues because of alcohol, and it really scared me into action. When I heard Go Sober on the radio and their program of outpatient treatment, I knew it was tailor-made for me because I'm the sole caregiver for my wife. My experience at Go Sober changed my life immediately. The trainers and counselors were really great people. There was always someone to reach out to for support or guidance. The best part is the medical infusions eliminated the alcohol cravings. Now with my life restarted, I'm not just happier, I have a sense of joy because my spirit is eager to express my happiness. Call Go Sober. They could be the restart for your life too.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837, or visit gosober.org.
This is Dan Kaplis. A wise person once told me, if you don't have a seat at the table, you are going to end up on the menu. I think that applies directly to personal injury and wrongful death cases. If you're not represented by a highly accomplished law firm, the insurance company is probably going to eat you for lunch and you'll never even know it. So if you want to make sure that you and your claim are treated with the respect you deserve, give me a call. We are a serious firm for serious cases. And for 30 years, we have proven our ability to go up against the best the other side has to offer and to win. Our personal injury clients include everyone from the poorest of the poor to CEOs, teachers, farmers, police officers, doctors, lawyers, and professional athletes. We are able to make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. You can reach me at 303-770-5551. That's 303-770-5551 or dankapleslaw.com. That's dankapleslaw.com.
Are you interested in being your own boss but don't know where to start? MaidRight offers home-based business opportunities for people without business experience, so you can build a better life for you and your family. With MaidRight, you go into business for yourself, not by yourself. We provide you with a startup package, which includes guaranteed clients, initial equipment, education on MaidRight standards, constant support, and the opportunity to build a sustainable business in the community. MaidRight's home cleaning franchise offers a proven track record of stability, guaranteed revenue, and innovative cleaning methods that will help you deliver superior cleaning services to keep your clients satisfied. Give us a call today and see why a home-based business with MaidRight is the right fit for you.
Tap our number now, 303-898-0595. Change your life, 303-898-0595. Life is short. Clean less. Tap 303-898-0595 now.
There's a reason they call house cleaning a chore. We all know how it feels to come home after a long day of work to a home that needs to be cleaned. Why not pass the baton to someone who can make it simpler for you? Made Simple. The home cleaning experts. Made Simple House Cleaning is your go-to home cleaner for the busiest weeks in your life. Made Simple brings you flat rate cleaning fees with no contracts and all smiles. You can expect professional cleaning experts who will make sure your home will be as close to as spotless as it can possibly be. Worried about what cleaning products you have? Made Simple brings their own non-toxic, pet-friendly cleaning supplies with them, so you can stress no more about a clean and sparkly home. Thanks to Made Simple, now you can enjoy your evenings in a clean home.
To receive 20% off your first cleaning, text SPARKLE to 55678. Again, text SPARKLE to 55678 to receive 20% off your first home cleaning. Where do you keep the things that are most important to you? At home, right? But just how secure is your home? Do you own a security system? And if so, is it currently being monitored? Have you signed up for monitoring service only to find out there were rate hikes and other hidden fees buried in the fine print? It's time for something different, something better. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. And with ProSec, your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. Stop paying those increasing rates and let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit prosecalarm.com. That's PROSEC alarm.com. StateFarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. Angel and Eric here, helping you get your business right. It is, we run this show. If we, as coffee is to our productivity, fan bragging is to our program. Yes?
I can track with you where you're going there.
I'm so glad.
Yes, we are fueled by caffeine, right? Getting up in the morning, probably you've already had your first cup of coffee, or you're still maybe nursing it. I like to say my third cup of coffee is the best.
Yeah, this is my first pot.
Right. So if you're still fueling up with your caffeinated beverage this morning, we are fueling up with our fan brags. You can fan brag every single day. Dial 855 fan brag 855-326-2724. It's your gateway to saying something nice and lifting up other people. This is the way that we bring the community together.
Absolutely. No question about it. And it really does. It accomplishes exactly that. A rising tide lifts all ships. We say something nice about somebody else in business. Now, you know where to go because you can trust the fan brags. They're honest, no agenda responses. And then, in addition to that, we also learn about the person who's doing the fan bragging. They have a business. Their business is probably worthy of your attention as well. It's a win-win-win all the way around. Let's listen to a fan brag now.
Hi, this is Janie Bielenberg with Bielenberg & Associates Metro Brokers, and my contact information is 303-770-1977. I just wanted to take a time to reach out and fan brag for Major Mom. Major Mom is a company that hires professional organizers. So whether you're right-sizing into a smaller location or just need some help organizing, they are awesome. I actually referred them to a client who had recently lost her husband, and she found it was very difficult to start going through his belongings and what to keep and what not to keep and creating some space for her. So Major Mom came in, spent some time with her, gave her some great suggestions, and it was a life-changing event for her. So kudos to Major Mom. You can reach them at 888-549-8854, and they're available just to do all of your right-sizing, your organizing, getting things manageable, helping to discard stuff, what to discard, what not to discard. It's an awesome team. So thank you very much, and hope you guys have a great day. Bye now.
And that's Janie Bielenberg & Associates. Thank you, Janie, for the fan brag. Major Mom, of course, you may recognize that name. They made it to the ABC hit TV show Shark Tank.
They did. They did very well. It's actually been replayed a couple of times. And, I think for many small business owners, getting to be at, the level of to have an audience with the sharks at Shark Tank, lots of spinoffs, lots of other investor type programs going on. In fact, Major Mom, one of our members, had an appearance on Shark Tank, the wonderful experience we've all got to hear and listen and learn from the experience that she had.
Yes.
Another one of our members, Easy Ladder Guardian. No.
Yep. Easy Ladder Guardian.
Easy Ladder Guardian was just at Pitch Tank,
correct, which
is a similar type event where they go in front of investors, pitch their product.
Yep.
It was in Las Vegas. Hundreds of folks had presented their idea. He was down to the finalists.
One of 20 out of 850, and he went down to a pitch to Kevin Harrington and a bunch of others.
Just incredible experiences of just being able to listen and learn and glean. We spent the weekend here in Denver learning from Damon John's team.
Correct, the Shark Tank.
Again, Shark Tank,
entrepreneur,
right?
Yep.
And just the the valuable lessons, the direction of what they teach a business owner.
You know, one of the takeaways that we got from that is never take advice from somebody sitting in the same chair as you, right? And what that means is if you want to elevate your game, if you want to be at that next level, you got to find somebody who's already there or has been there rather than the person sitting next to you because they want the same thing. And so it was great advice. RobertandJanny.com is where you can find the Bielenbergs. And of course, if you'd like to pick up the phone, 303-770-1977. Thank you so much for their fan brag of Major Mom. Great fan bragging story.
Absolutely. Have you checked out Experience Pros deals today?
Ooh,
We are
boy.
so excited. This is just amazing for a small business. Now think about this. As a business owner, what are we looking for? We're looking for marketing, right? We're looking for more visibility. We're looking for exposure. But the budget's a little tight.
Sure.
And, a lot of times, and I hear this a lot, that I don't have any money in my marketing budget. If I build it, they'll come.
Yeah.
And
how's that working out?
We need more. You need more marketing. You need more visibility.
How
right?
do we know? Because you go to you sign up for your leads groups, you sign up for your chambers of commerce, you sign up for your networking events. How do we know that you need more marketing? Because you're there.
Because you're there. Well, Experience Pros Deals has an offer for you. If you're looking for more marketing, more visibility, check out experienceprosdeals.com. Of course, as the consumer, 40 to 90% off.
Absolutely.
Right?
But as the business owner, you put this ad out and we do all the work. It costs you nothing to give the ad, costs you nothing to put the ad out, and it costs you nothing for us to talk about Experience Pros deals or like Chef Curry's meals for half price. Right?
Bumper Doc is on here.
Yep. Small business from All Pro Web Tools, any of the ostrich baskets, all of them. So it costs you nothing for us to talk about you like we are doing right now. All right. When one of your deals sells, and they will, right? You get a full credit. You sell it for half price. So if you got $1,000 package, it's going to sell for $500 to the consumer, but you get $1,000 in credit towards major market radio advertising. And it's radio, it's digital, it's the app, it's 30 seconds or 60 seconds, it's banner ads, it's amazing. And now you got a budget.
Right now you have a budget, which is what all the big companies. Does advertising work? Yes. It's why the big companies do it. But they have a budget. We're going to give you a budget.
Check out experienceprosdeals.com. And if you're interested in getting free marketing, free advertising, click the Feature My Business button. Feature your business on experienceprosdeals.com. Top of the hour news and all that. We're going to bring on a whole bunch of stations. We'll be back with more positive business talk right after this.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Arvada, Denver. We're all about money. Denver's all new 1690 AM.
I'm rolling anytime you're ready.
3, 2, 1.
Hey, you.
Hey, this is Angel. And coming up on the next Experience Pros radio show.
Because I said so.
Eric and I are going to give you creative ways to motivate your employees.
Do I have to do everything myself?
Positive business talk weekday mornings right here on the Experience Pros radio show.
Thank you very much. Got it.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners at 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk, where you'll hear me every weekday afternoon at 1 p.m., where I'll tell you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. And that means that the stock market is going to collapse. That's right. They don't want you to know that, but it will. And I will let you know when. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy, weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hey, it's Hugh Hewitt. The best conservative conference of them all has finally made its way to Colorado. This is Hugh Hewitt, and I'm looking forward to the 2016 Red State Gathering at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Denver, August 12th through 14th. It's a weekend packed with all-star speakers, fun-filled receptions, hundreds of patriotic friends, just 90 days before the election. Speakers include Rick Perry, Colorado Congressman Ken Buck will be there, along with some of your favorites from 710 KNUS, including Peter Boyles, Town Hall's Katie Pavlik, and Guy Benson, Hot Air's Ed Morrissey. We've also invited South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, Senator Ted Cruz, among other elected officials. We expect to hear from them soon. Attendees at this year's Red State Gathering will be able to participate in activism training, learn the latest issue updates from the program tracks on criminal justice reform and crony capitalism. Seats are going quickly, so reserve your spot today. Use discount code DENVER to save $50 off registration. Visit redstate.com for more information. The Red State Gathering in Denver. It's one political party you won't want to miss.
BGASC stands for Buy Gold and Silver Coins. BGASC is one of the largest, fastest, and most trusted precious metal suppliers in the United States. BGASC's prices on gold and silver coins and bars are extremely competitive. There are no order minimums, no hidden fees, and all orders $250 or more ship free. BGASC has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of satisfied customers. Visit BGASC.com. Buy gold and silver coins. That's BGASC.com today.
How many times have we quit drinking only to start again after a few days, maybe even the same day? I'm Greg Hoffman, founder of Go Sober. There's a reason we can't stay quit for long. When we drink alcohol frequently, over time it dampens the reward response. Then, when we quit, we can't produce enough rewards, so we go into a deficit and our brain starts cueing us to replenish. Alcohol does this instantly, so most of us resume drinking. The key is, how do we restore the dopamine response so we get what we need naturally once again? At Go Sober, we not only restore the dopamine response, we also stack the deck in your favor to produce these rewards naturally like we used to before alcohol. Call us today to find out how this works. Our goal for you is indifference towards alcohol and happiness starting today. Call us at 303-827-4837 or find us at gosober.org.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
And good morning to you. Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. We are here to help you get your business right. We do that by reminding you that small business is big business. Your business is our business. And Angel, you don't look a day older.
Well, I am a day older. I mean,
you
yesterday was my birthday.
You don't look a day older than the last birthday that you had last decade.
Yesterday. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you very much. There are times where I look 10 years older than my last birthday, but this morning, not so bad, huh?
Maybe there are times you look 10 years older than your daughters. Maybe.
Right.
And they are both 23.
They are 23. I'm now twice their age. I'm now twice their age because I was 23 when I had them.
You wouldn't be able to prove it.
Right?
No
and
way.
It's kind of bizarre, but thank you. It was so much fun. Had an incredible birthday yesterday. It ended my day. Of course, started the day here on the show and birthday balloons and a big celebration here in the studio, which was super fun. Ended it with Chinese takeout at my house with my kids and line dancing. We did. We learned a new line dance. You had to put it on YouTube. And
you don't just line dance. You film your line dancing as a family, which I think is the coolest thing in the world.
All right, you've got kids, right?
I do.
You
I have
two
two sons.
Do you remember asking them, hey, you guys want to do this activity?
Oh, the answer is no.
And no.
No,
they're doing their own thing.
No, I'm playing a video game.
Right. Or I'm busy. I'm doing my own thing.
Mm-hmm.
So the fact that I got my entire family,
All 5 of you,
all 5 of us dancing in the living room doing this line dance, you have to record that. You have to record that because that is no small feat.
It was really cool. No, there are no small feet, especially on your son. Michael.
No, Michael's got big feet. But just getting the whole family on board to do something together.
Yeah.
Even though they don't really want to, but they end up having a really fun time afterwards.
Of course.
Right? And Michael, who's my 18-year-old son, who knew this dance actually already. So me and the girls were practicing. He had gone for a run. He comes home. He watches us. He says, "Hey, I know that," because he had been in the play. He's an actor.
Knew the song, the dance that you guys were learning.
That we were learning.
That's funny.
Because he was in the play Footloose in the spring production in the high school play. He was an actor. He was like in 13 plays during his high school career. So the last one was Footloose. I think it was, it was musical.
Yeah.
So he learned some songs. He learned some dances. Never practiced at home. And this was something that was so unusual for Michael growing up, is he never rehearsed in front of us. He had his own method. He had his own thing. We got to see it when we came to the play.
Right.
Right. We could see the performance.
Buy the ticket.
Right. But we didn't get to see any of the behind the scenes. So I knew he was learning a dance, but I never saw him practice it. So I never, and even last night as we're learning it, I didn't recall that this was the dance they had done.
Yeah, sure.
On the play. So he comes in, so he kind of knew it. So because he kind of knew it, I had a little bit of an in of getting him to participate with us. Not a big one.
No.
But a little one.
Okay.
And so I got him to play. So having all 5 of us there, finally moving along and dancing. And we actually like Michael's version better than ours.
Oh.
Because he's so smooth. He just kind of has his hands in his pockets. And
he knows how to do it.
Kind of moving. Yeah. Whereas we're like got our arms and we're flailing and we're wiggling. And
he's been practicing.
But
so
he's like, I probably did it 500 times.
Well, good stuff.
We'll do it one time with us, Michael, just once.
It was fun. It was fun to watch. All right. You know what time it is. It's time for You Choose the News, top of the hour game show where we play with the news, and you get to chuckle. Pretty much it. I got several stories here for you. Send in the drones. That's 1. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. That's 2. Husband of the year. It's your 3rd. And we have a bonus. We have a bonus story, if we get to it. Dancing bear.
Are you calling me a bear?
No.
Huh. Okay.
Dancing bear.
Dancing bear. That's my bonus story if we get to it. All right. Well, then snap
it may or may not be the bear rawr that you're thinking of. Dancing bear. Okay. Which one would you like?
Here, kitty, kitty.
Here, kitty, 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 kitty. In Calagonone, Italy, a visitor. What?
Are you sure?
No. No. A visitor to an Italian aquarium captured a video of a friendly stingray that appears to enjoy being stroked and played with by human visitors. The video posted to YouTube shows a woman reaching into the special pool designed for interacting with stingrays at the Aquario Calagonone on the Isle of Sardinia. I've got Sardinia down. A stingray in the pool swims up to the woman's hand and appears to enjoy having its back and belly stroked by the visitor. The uploader said the stingray plays like a kitten with visitors to the aquarium.
How cute.
May I just remind you, crikey, Steve Irwin got killed by the bad end of a stingray. Stop playing with these. They're not kittens. Just saying.
Yeah, but we kind of do wish they would, right?
That
they would just want to nuzzle and cuddle, right? And pet them, right?
Right, yeah. Kill you.
Kill you.
All right. What's next? We've got Husband of the Year or Send in the Drones.
Send in the drones.
Send in the drones. Iowa's first responders turned to a new colleague when searching for missing boaters Wednesday night. 20-person team was searching for the grandfather and granddaughter who were stranded on a log jam in the East Fork of the Des Moines River. David Penton, emergency management coordinator of Cossack County, could faintly hear the cries of the missing persons, but the setting sun was making it more difficult to see them amid the thickly wooded riverbank. So Penton called a colleague and had him rush to the scene with a drone. Within 3 minutes of takeoff, they'd found the duo by watching the live stream of the drone's camera. Drone then hovered overhead so the first responders could use its location to guide them to the grandfather and granddaughter. Penn said the expected victims would have been found without the drone, but it allowed them to get to them faster. Send in the drones. It's now helping search and rescue.
Wow,
Good stuff.
that is awesome.
You know, every time we hear of a drone story, it's usually the negative. That guy deviated the airspace, got into the plane, whatever. This is a good drone story.
We love a good drone story.
Yes.
I mean, who doesn't love a good drone story?
I can't think of anybody. No, it's a good one.
Husband of the year.
Husband of the year. In Beijing, a Chinese groom may have already landed himself in the doghouse after he failed to notice that his bride fell off the back of his electric scooter. The video posted to Facebook by the state-run People's Daily newspaper. Let's read that again. The video posted to Facebook by the state-run People's Daily newspaper shows the bride sitting side saddle on the back of an electric scooter being driven by her groom. The scooter goes over a speed bump and bucks the bride off the back of the bike.
You did that really. Bucked the bride off the back of the bike.
Bystanders stopped to help the woman
Is this
get to
story
her
real?
feet. It really is. I've got video.
I'm thinking every time you have a B word, that
Yeah.
now I'm thinking it's, a little
How many
baloney.
B words can you say? Bystanders stopped to help the woman to get to her feet as her husband continues to ride off.
He didn't notice.
The distance. Can you believe that?
No.
The scooter, there's three players here. There's the scooter, there's the groom, and there's the bride. One of them falls off. It's the one in the white dress. The one sitting side saddle with the dress going all over the place. I can't imagine how you would not know. Yeah. There you go. Are you a good girl?
Am I? Who's a good girl?
Do we get to the bonus
Every
round?
time he says that, I'm thinking I'm like a little puppy. Who's a good girl?
Do we get
Who's
to the
a good
bonus
girl?
round?
I don't know. Did we do all the stories?
We did all the stories.
All right, go ahead.
I think we should get to the bonus round. Dancing Bear. Let's see here. In Woogalooga, Australia, an Australian woman who came home to find that a koala had broken into her house captured video of the adorable intruder trying its hand at pole dancing. Nikki Erickson of Woogalooga, New South Wales, said in a Facebook post she came home from work one day to find the koala trying to climb her pole dancing equipment like a tree. It's pretty shocking walking into my house and seeing this beautiful creature. Got in through an open door.
It's not a pole. It's a vertical fitness bar.
In that house, it is absolutely a pole, and that koala is adorable. Hey, we'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. Eric and Angel helping you get your business right. The Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. Let's talk about America's Wellness Clinic, where they are addressing two of the greatest concerns today, especially as people get older: health and financial well-being. Feeling perpetually unfocused, sluggish, tired, or exhausted? For about the same cost as a daily cup of coffee, America's Wellness Clinic offers applications that can boost blood circulation, enhance energy, reduce stress, manage sleep, help mental acuity, and give regenerative abilities for sports and work injuries. Over 100,000 Americans die each year from adverse prescription drug reactions. America's America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. Soon, America's Wellness Clinic will be providing a non-invasive cancer predisposition test, analyzing 31 genes linked to 8 of the most prevalent and devastating cancers. And what about your financial well-being? The professionals at America's Wellness Clinic provide continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, college funding sources, alternative investments, and much more. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
Paid non-attorney spokesman. Attorney John Sheehan, Los Angeles, is responsible for this content. This ad is not legal advice. Choice of lawyer should not be made solely by advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Have you or a loved one suffered from ovarian cancer? If you use talcum or baby powder, you may have a claim against the manufacturer. Please call 800-888-8888 now. If you or a loved one suffered from ovarian cancer, you may be entitled to compensation. Please call Salino and Barnes now at 800-888-8888. Ovarian cancer? Call
800-888-8888. At CreditRepair.com, we know life happens. Divorce, medical bills, student loans, and many other reasons why credit scores may fall. Our proven process helps remove inaccurate and unfair negative items, like late payments, collections, charge-offs, even bankruptcies from your credit report. And that can lead to a higher credit score. The consultation is free and includes a free credit score and credit report. So call us now at 800-651-5845. 800-651-5845.
Imagine what you'd do with an extra $1,000 or $2,000 in your account every single month. Attend a free class to learn what the Wall Street boys hope you'll never find out. If you call now, the Online Trading Academy will comp the class and even send you home with a free $247 home study course. And then you could start making your dreams a reality. Call 866-816-1918. 866-816-1918. Call 866-816-1918. That's 866-816-1918.
This is Dan Kaplis. Our firm is dedicated to always being on the leading edge of the practice of personal injury law. That includes game-changing, next-generation technology, nationally respected experts, and innovative visual tools that help us bring our client's case to life for the purposes of settlement or, if necessary, trial. We only accept a limited number of cases, so we're able to devote to each client our full arsenal of technology, skilled attorneys, and staff. We are a serious firm for serious cases, and we make the vast resources of our firm available to good people from all walks of life by taking righteous cases on a percentage fee basis. If you'd like to talk with me about your case, just give me a call or email me through our website. There's no charge for an initial consultation. 303-770-5551. 303-770-5551 or dankaplislaw.com. That's dankaplislaw.com.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to be aware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money yesterday, but the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer, but look out. There are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919. Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
And welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We do appreciate you for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. You listen to the show, you know that I've got some young men who are, just beyond college age now. You've got a couple of young ladies who are just beyond college age, but you've also got...
I've got 3 in college.
You've got three in college. Still in college. Okay, you're right. Yeah. What am I thinking?
I don't know. I don't know who you're thinking about.
Well, 20. I did the math on 23 and went that way.
Yeah, no, all three in college. And actually, according to recent studies, more parents in the U.S. are worried about how to afford sending their kids to college than they're worried about their own retirement. So how do we assess the financial fit of a college when the experts, quote unquote experts, can't agree on what it means for a college to be affordable? Our expert guest today is John Aupalo, a nationally recognized expert in education, loan finance, and private credit student loans. Also author of the #1 bestseller, Plan and Finance Your Family's College Dream, a parent's step-by-step guide from pre-K to senior year. John's work on structuring or scrutinizing more than $50 billion of student loans has helped more than 1 million students finance their college education. Welcome to the show, John Aupalo.
Angel, good morning, and thank you. I have to tell you, though, following pole dancing bears and Chinese grooms bucking their brides, that's a tough order.
Well, welcome to the Experience Pros radio show, John. We're very happy that you are here. Hey, let's talk about this. College is not getting any less expensive, is it?
No, college is not. And Angel started right at the top. Not only are parents, 94% was the statistic that I saw. Parents think that college will impact their ability to pay for retirement. And that's a really significant issue. And college costs are increasing. There's no question about that. Year over year, it tops the rate of inflation, and parents are starting to scratch their heads for a long time now. And I have two girls, one in college, one just graduated. You all have the same circumstance where you scratch your head and say, okay, what are we doing now? Is the cost really worth what is going to come out on the other side, which hopefully is a graduate without too much debt in their pocket and be able to start their life without a big anchor around their leg.
But they are starting with this big anchor. They are going. It is so expensive. And these days, John, I don't know that we really can justify it anymore, but yet it doesn't really seem like there is much of an option. I know we're supposed to start saving early, but for many of us, we didn't. And so now, our kids are at this point where they're talking about college and getting ready to go. Where do we start? How do we make this an affordable option for our kids if we didn't start saving when they were toddlers?
Yeah, and that's exactly right. I think the point you made, Angel, is the home run point. It's okay. Not very many people did start early enough. For those of us with 20-year-olds, the college savings programs, the 529 programs, which are prevalent today, we're just barely getting off the ground then. So I think there are two things going on here. One is for families with children in high school, and they woke up today and said, oh, I really don't have enough in my savings account. What do I do? I think the first thing to do is take a deep breath and say it's going to be okay. There are opportunities to receive scholarships. There are opportunities to receive need-based aid and merit-based aid from the schools. I think it's a mistake for parents to rule out any particular college before they actually go through the application process and get the financial aid package back from the school. They may be pleasantly surprised. And the last point that you'd have to make here is realize that even for a junior or senior in high school, by the time they graduate from college, that might be 5 or 6 years down the road. So a dollar saved today to offset some of those costs tomorrow is a really good plan and a great strategy. You might not be able to pay for it all with savings or even a large part of it, but every dollar that you can put toward actual reduction in that cost of school is a dollar less that will have to be borrowed, and that's a good thing.
Yeah, well said. Our guest is John Aupalo. He is the author of the #1 bestseller, Plan and Finance Your Family's College Dreams. John, in the news, even as recently as today, there's some celebrity girl named Malia who has decided to take a gap year before going, she's just graduated from high school. She's going to take this thing called a gap year before she goes into her college career. Good idea, bad idea? What do you think?
I think it depends on the student and on the circumstances of a particular student. For most kids who are taking a gap year, it's a great idea. The president's daughter is probably taking a gap year for a lot different reason than a student who may be struggling to understand how they're going to cover the cost of college. So for some students, it's an opportunity to go out and work a little bit, maybe put down a little bit bigger, we'll think of it as a down payment on their college education so they don't have to actually borrow as much. For other students, maybe they're just not properly motivated. And they're getting up in the morning and saying, I don't know if this college thing's for me, but I know my parents really want me to go, and let me check that out. And I think if you look at the data, and it absolutely supports the conclusion that if a student doesn't complete the college course, they are significantly more likely to default on their loans. So they're 0 for 2 then. They have a big debt and they don't have a college degree. That's not a circumstance anybody wants their child to be in. And frankly, not very many high school seniors are sitting there saying, let me see if I can go check this out for 2 years, take on a big debt, and I'll figure it out later. So a gap year for those kinds of students could really be an important maturity year for those kinds of kids, and also give them an opportunity to earn some money.
Yeah, John, I heard a statistic, this was years ago, that talked about how many of our college students are actually dropping out of college because of the debt, because they can't afford it, not because their grades were bad, they changed their mind on on the direction of their life, but because of the debt they were carrying. And so the debt is actually impacting our graduation rates. Have you heard that?
I think that's right. And the answer to that is better financial education up front. I mean, when you look at it, what parent in their right mind would say to their high school senior, I want you to go to the local car dealer, I don't care which one, pick out the car of your dreams, and then drive it away fully financed without terms that you actually understand. And sometimes that's the position right? That's what we do to some of our students is say, go pick the college of your dreams and we'll figure out how we're going to pay for it later. That just doesn't work anymore.
Yeah. That was an excellent analogy. Our guest is John Aupalo, the author of the #1 bestseller, Plan and Finance Your Family's College Dreams, a parent's step-by-step guide from pre-K to senior year. John, I know you are an expert at scrutinizing, looking at
securitizing.
Securitizing. Sorry. The college loans and all of that, helping people pay for their college. How do our listeners, #1, get a copy of your book and then get in touch with you and stay connected?
Yeah, well, thank you, Angela. The book is available, I have to say this, wherever books are sold. Nice. Also at Amazon and Barnes & Noble online. They can contact me directly through inviteeducation.com, which is a complement to Plan and Finance Your Family's College Dreams. It's actually an online tool that allows families to go on and have a place where they can not only understand the financing elements, but the college process elements, how to apply, use a common app, the FAFSA, all those forms.
Love it. John, we got to go. I apologize. Thank you so very much for joining us. We appreciate you and your strategies for helping our kids. Folks, don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after these messages.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Market Wrap with Mo Ansari is your daily source for financial news and analysis. With over 30 years of trading experience, Mo shares his thoughts on the markets, answers your financial questions, and features guest experts from around the world covering a variety of investment topics. Visit marketwrapwithmo.com for more info about the show and listen to Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
IRAs and 401ks, tax traps and big mistakes. Hi, I'm Linda Gardner, host of Your Money, Your Retirement. I'm teaching a free IRA and 401k class. Topics include IRA and 401k rollovers, what to do when you leave a job, avoiding tax traps and penalties, and required distributions. Classes start soon. Enroll at registercolorado.com. That's registercolorado.com, or call 720-488-8604. That's 720-488-8604.
This is Michael Medved for townhall.com. Of the 43 individuals who've served as president of the United States, only 6 live to celebrate their 90th birthdays. John Adams, Herbert Hoover, Gerald Ford, Jimmy Carter, Ronald Reagan, and George H.W. Bush. Reviewing this list raises 2 points that connect to the current presidential campaign. First, 4 of the nonagenarian 6 served as president in the last 40 years, showing how medical progress has extended life expectancy. That's relevant to this campaign when both candidates count as senior citizens. Hillary is 68, Donald Trump is 70. The second observation is that 5 of the 6 presidents who lived till 90, all except Reagan, served only 1 term in office and then lost their bids for re-election. That strange pattern suggests the presidency really is a man-killing job. By losing elections and leaving the White House earlier than they wanted to leave, presidents like Ford and Carter may have actually added years to their lives. I'm Michael Medved.
Learn more at townhallreview.com.
So you thought that putting off your hearing test for another year wasn't a big deal. Well, maybe you should think again. I'm Barbara Jenkins, Colorado's first board-certified doctor of audiology. For the last few years, we've known that untreated hearing loss increases your risk of dementia. Now, a study from Johns Hopkins shows that untreated hearing loss actually causes brain shrinkage. Not only does this affect your communication ability, but it also affects your memory as well. It's just one more in a litany of studies that underscores the importance of treating your hearing loss now, not later. For a synopsis of this study, or to have your hearing tested, go to advancedaudiology.com or call us at 303-649-2122. Hearing problems are easy to dismiss, but treating them now can help more than just your ears. That's 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. My office is up there, man, and it's sweltering. So we use one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. My allergies are going crazy. So my AC is running constantly, and the only cool place in the house is the basement. My wife's starting insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted the ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter, too. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Yeah, I'd call AirSwap. 303-761-0729. 303-761-0729. And you can check them out on the web at air-swap.com. air-swap.com. That's 303-761-0729 or air-swap.com. Yeah, I'm really glad I called AirSwap.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. We're here to help you get your business right, and we do that by way of a whole series of different things, one of which is education here on the program. And this segment is going to help you with buzzwords.
Buzzwords, right? You know, everybody's got their terminology, phrases you probably use in the office all a day long, dropping these phrases make it sound like, you're in the know, right? We're right sizing and we're using metrics to write. I don't know. I'm actually trying to think of a big old long buzzwordy phrase that it's not coming to me, but we know they're just almost like they cover up that we really aren't doing anything, but we use all these words to make it sound like we're making progress. Well, Here are some need to know buzzwords that you still haven't Googled, according to Jennifer Cohen. She says we're all part of this evolving world of language. And, most of the time we're using these phrases and we're not using them correctly. Oh. Right? We keep coming up with some key terms, but nobody really knows when we should use it, how we should use it, or what, even what it means really
Okay.
at the end of the day. So the first one, according to Jennifer, is viral. You want to go viral?
Everybody
wants to go viral, right? She says the definition is using social media to produce business objectives from brand awareness, things that have been reposted, reshared, discussed, and
I just
get lots
want a
of follows.
million people to follow
Right,
me or
right.
to pass my information along.
Yeah, so when your tweet is shared, it's all gone, right? Congratulations, you've gone viral, even with just one.
I usually get about 7 shares.
Here's how it should be used. She says, this one, she says, an incredibly common term meant to demonstrate that a lot of people are interested. It's saying that there's a digital audience and that it has the social media currency to prove it. There's a buzzword.
Social media currency.
Social media currency.
Yeah, seriously.
So we're using buzzwords to talk about buzzwords.
Great.
She says, watch out for the optimist who tells you that everything is going to go viral and who claims that some things are viral but can't back up the statement with numbers.
I know one of those optimists.
If everything was viral, nothing would be viral.
I completely agree.
All right. Okay. How about this? Another buzzword you might want to look up the definition for.
Yep.
Big data.
Big data.
Right?
Or data. Yeah.
Refers to massive data sets that can reveal people's current and developing habits and patterns if they're properly analyzed.
Right.
Here's how it should be used, she says. Term can be used in almost any context. There's an ocean of endless data out there, right? Again, buzzwords.
Yeah.
It can deal with anything, wide variations of volume, variety, velocity, variability, and veracity. Only gets specific once it's looked at in focused increments.
And you got to watch out for the person who sits there and says, oh, big data, it's the solution to your problem. But I have no idea how to get there.
Yeah, this one is very easy to be vague on. So make sure you get specifics.
The author was vague in the article.
She kind of is. And using buzzwords in her descriptions.
Yeah. How about this one? A 360 campaign. It's a marketing plan that's both online, offline, in print, and social media. Sometimes we call it layered marketing. Sometimes we call it a blended marketing approach. 360 campaign is the new buzzword. This is a description rather than a literal technique. Watch out for the pitch that uses this term to impress, then focuses right on their favorite medium.
One favorite medium, right?
So go to 360 campaign with Facebook. No.
We're going to do two things.
Yeah. We're going to post and then we're going to like.
And I'm going to track everything from this one,
But it's a 360 campaign.
ad, right?
Well, I'd really like to have some flyers printed. No, we don't do that. I'd really like to, if you don't mind, I'd like to make some phone calls. Oh, we don't do that. It's a 360 campaign.
360, which just means I spud around and I'm dizzy.
That's it.
Right? How about this? Another buzzword you might want to check out the true meaning for. Results-oriented.
Oh.
Results-oriented approach is one focused on achieving goals rather than doing it the way we've always done it.
Okay.
Right? So we're going to actually set some new goals, different things. We're going to be results-oriented. She says how it should be used to denote that your concern is not for existing procedures, but on finding the best procedures to get the job done. It's most relevant when talking about new initiatives or about how to make existing ones more efficient and effective. I heard a description recently about efficient versus effective.
Oh, please do share.
All right. So a lot of times we are very efficient. We are good
the goal is,
at doing.
Yeah, let's get efficient.
At doing the thing, right?
Yeah.
Right. And we do
Work
the thing
smarter,
right.
not harder.
Yeah. But being effective, do you really need to be doing that thing?
That's right.
Is that
Is
thing
that the
actually,
right
is
thing?
that the right thing for us to be moving forward?
And
so
it is quite possible that many people are very efficient at doing the wrong thing.
At doing the wrong thing, right? But we need to be effective.
Yeah, speaking of results oriented, what do we want to do? We want to lose weight. How are we going to do it? We're going to eat less. When are we going to start?
Someday.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, right after I eat this donut.
Yeah.
Right. How about this? Another buzzword you might be using or hearing in the marketplace: growth hacking.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Anybody know what that means?
Nobody knows what that means.
Well, let me help you. It's building and engaging the user base of a business through rapid experimentation across marketing channels and product development. You might hear this as the A/B test, right? Doing some A/B testing. You got the goal of identifying the most effective and efficient way to grow a business. This is how it should be used. A growth hacker, they're usually marketers, engineers, or product managers, is basically a social scientist running experiments to figure out which techniques and strategies best grow a business. Basically, a growth hacker comes up with a new kind of pasta to throw at the wall in search of one that sticks and is perfectly al dente.
A scientist.
Which means to the tooth, toothsome.
So it's a scientist. We're running experiments,
Yeah.
right? Because the marketplace is always changing. The mediums are always changing. Our consumer is changing the way they're consuming the information. So what used to work or what we've been doing, won't necessarily work in the future.
Right.
So we have to be open to into seeing, into trying some new things. However, I think we get really excited when the new medium comes along and the new changes and how, yes. And so we don't allow our current methods or what we've been doing to get any teeth and to have a strong foundation. And so the struggle with growth hacking is you throw all your eggs over here, right? All your pasta on this wall to see if it sticks. And then, okay, well, that didn't really stick. So now we throw all of our pasta on the other wall, the new wall that's over here. And we take all the pasta away from the old wall. Here's the thing. When you are growth hacking, when you are trying to find the thing that works for you, don't quit the things you've been doing. Add to it.
I agree with that. But before you throw any pasta, before you buy the pasta to put in the pot and make the salted water and all of that, while we're doing analogies, you don't even think about hiring a growth hacker or bringing your A/B testing to the market until you know your market.
Until you know your market.
Because if you have not done a market analysis, if you don't know who your target market is, you don't even know what industry you're in.
Or what stage and phase the industry is in.
Or what stage or phase your business is in. You have no idea and no business throwing pasta at the wall. Just saying.
And here's the thing. When you go at this approach where you're just throwing stuff, some stuff will stick.
Sure.
Probably a third of it's going to stick. Third of it's going to fall off the wall, and third of it's never even going to make it to the wall, right?
Correct.
All right, how about this? Another buzzword. We need to all learn the definition of native advertising. Does it sound like we kind of run around naked?
Wow.
No?
I didn't go there, but hold on for a minute. I'll get there.
Right? You didn't go there?
No. Native advertising to me might be like I'm a California native,
Oh, local. So local.
Local. Uh-huh.
Huh.
Yeah, you're thinking naked.
All right,
okay. Let it be said on the record on this date at this time, it wasn't my fault. Go ahead.
Is there something my fault?
Nope.
Is there something my fault?
Go ahead.
Eric is so quick to cast blame, right?
I'm not casting blame.
Native advertising, according to Jennifer Cohen in entrepreneur.com, is a type of disguised advertising, usually online, that matches the form and function of the platform. The word native refers to the coherence of the content with other media that appears on the platform. So she says, here's how it should be used. Instead of pop-up ads or
Did
banners.
you say pop-up ads with naked advertising?
I didn't.
Oh.
Native advertising.
Native.
Right?
Got
Instead of pop-up ads or banners with links to other products, the advertising is mixed seamlessly within the content of the site itself. Think product placement, right? Instead of banner ads. Think testimonials and customer product reviews more than advertising, right?
Watch out for the offer or the pitch of native advertising that's a little too native. Makes absolutely no differentiation between paid and editorial content. Audiences are catching on to this one,
and they don't like it.
All right. We got to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Eric, and this is the Experience Pros Radio Network. That last segment was worth going back and listening to again.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hey everyone, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out experienceprosdeals.com. New offers will be added frequently, so make sure you continue to check back with what offers are available. 50% off all the time at experienceprosdeals.com. Again, experienceprosdeals.com.
This is the online marketplace where everything, yes, everything is listed for half price. Who doesn't love a good deal? We will even feature a pro pick of the week every single week.
Did you know that every dollar you put into a piece of real estate makes you money 5 ways? Cash flow, money in your pocket each month. Equity capture, the thousands of dollars you create when you have the right team and buy the right property using the right map. Appreciation, real estate doubles in value about every 10 years. Equity buildup, renters pay down your mortgage each month. And finally, the tax advantage. We pay almost no taxes on our cash flow and capital gains. These are the 5 ways we make money in real estate, which is why real estate accounts for more millionaires in the world today than any other investment vehicle. You should have some real estate in your portfolio. To learn how, attend one of our free workshops. Call 1-866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com and register for the next available workshop. That's 866-971-8970 or go to 5wayswemakemoney.com.
Statistics show that a burglary occurs on average every 13 seconds in the U.S., and homes without security systems are more than 3 times as likely to be affected. These facts may seem intimidating, but there's a simple answer when it comes to home security: ProSec. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment of your options. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. Your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. And ProSec is proud to be a local, Colorado-owned and operated company. Let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100. 303-835-8100 or visit ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC Alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
It's a difficult decision. When you finally decide to have your hearing tested, where do you go for professional care? Tens of thousands are spent every week on ads trying to convince you to come in for a free hearing test or a sale that's this week only. For professional care, I suggest you take a different approach. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins, owner of Advanced Audiology. I have 25 years of hospital and clinical experience treating both hearing loss and tinnitus. My first suggestion? Ask your physician who they would go to, not just who's on their list. Who do they trust? Second, go online and search Doctor of Audiology and then type in your area. You don't want an evaluation performed by a technician or hearing aid salesperson. Your hearing is a serious concern, so you should treat it as such. For more information, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
In the summer, it's hot in the upstairs bedrooms most of the day. Our office is up there and it's sweltering. We've used one of those big fans in the evening, but it pulls in too much dust and pollen. The AC ran constantly, yet the only cool place in the house is the basement. My husband started insisting we buy a new air conditioner, and that's when I called the people at AirSwap. AirSwap showed me my furnace and air conditioner are the right size for my house, and my air conditioner was working just fine. They adjusted our ductwork, created stronger airflow to distribute all that cool air in the basement, and this even helped us save electricity. The house is more comfortable in the winter as well. They reduced the big temperature difference between the floors, and now the upstairs is comfortable during the day and early evening. Call them at 303-761-0729, on the web at air-swap.com, 303-761-0729, or air-swap.com.
Pastor Camp is the one to call.
Hot house, air conditioner running constantly, still uncomfortable? It may be time for a new cooling and heating system. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Pastor Camp's the one to call. Take advantage of their special summer offers on a qualifying Lennox home comfort system, including up to $1,500 in rebates or up to 60 months no interest financing. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. This course always fueled by Fan Brags. Fan Brags, of course, saying something nice about somebody else in business. We love it when you call in 855-FAN-BRAG, 855-326-2724, and tell us who's getting it right in business.
You know who's getting it right these days?
Tell me.
I saw a picture that scrolled around on my Facebook wall.
Yeah.
Have you seen the before and after pictures, before they were on meth and then after, they just, in drugs, right? They looked all clean cut.
I'm
right?
old enough to remember the campaign that says, this is your head on drugs.
Okay, well, here's a picture, and it shows, this, bright-eyed, beautiful woman, before cocaine, and then afterwards, she's like, she looked like she's just a zombie, right?
Okay.
Yeah, the guy before alcohol, looked like your decent, hardworking guy, right? Now he's got, his hair, and he's scarred, and he's like bags under his eyes, right? The whole thing. And here's this, gorgeous, girl, again, bright-eyed, clear skin, before crack, and now her skin is all and her hair, and
right.
And here's this guy before Pokemon Go, kind of chubby, right? kind of got bags under his eyes, and he's looking tired, right?
I know where this is Pokemon going.
And then after Pokemon Go, he's clean cut and he's fit, right? And
and his legs are tree trunks. Yeah, that's great. I like that.
Yeah.
Kudos to the Nintendo, up 120%. Their stock is worth $37 billion more than it was yesterday. Great stuff. Hey, let's go to a fan brag that was called into the show. You too can call in a fan brag even right now if you wanted to. 855 fan brag, 855-326-2724. Why would you want to? Well, because A, you're helping your neighbor, local small business, no matter where you are. If you hear this now, you can actually call and tell us about your business. If you hear it after it's been recorded, you can still call and tell us, because 24/7 we take these phone calls, and this is what it sounds like.
Yes, this is Sally Wurr with BetterCoffee.today, 303-522-6006. I'm just calling to fan brag for John Boyle with Rocky Mountain Wealth Architects. We all listen and read about people's vision statements and their mission statements and their values, but I have to tell you, John's got one of my favorite mission statements of all time. He is just a very conscientious and extremely bright individual, and I highly recommend anybody taking an hour and sitting down and having a chat with him. But John's mission statement is, he says, we help you look into your future and weigh potential financial, legal, and tax strategies against each other to help maximize your operating, finance, investment, and tax efficiency while planning for your futures.
Wow.
That says it all in a nutshell about how we leave a legacy for our family members and our children. And he just does a great job of sitting down with you and just talking about what your goals and strategies are, what you currently have and what you're looking to do, and how he can help you as an architect and wealth put the right plan together. I highly recommend having a conversation. John's contact information is at Rocky Mountain Wealth Architects, 7200 South Alton Way, A190, Centennial, Colorado, 80112. Thank you.
And thank you, Sally, for that great glowing fan brag, and of course saying something nice about somebody else, in this case John Boyle at Rocky Mountain Wealth Architects. You can find them online at rockymountainwealth.com. That's rockymountainwealth.com. And when I went there, Angel, the coolest thing that I found about it is very top banner, little line at the top says, check the background of this financial professional on FINRA's broker check. He welcomes an inspection. And I think that is worth its weight in gold, if I may use a financial metaphor. And then, of course, Sally Wurr, BetterCoffee.today. If your coffee gives you the jitters, if your coffee leaves you with an upset stomach, if your coffee gives you a headache, you need to meet Sally Wurr, BetterCoffee.today. pH balanced and healthier coffee.
We love that our listeners call in with their fan bragging stories. Of course, yes, you can call multiple ways to reach us and record that. You can also participate in our Facebook group, I Care About Great Service.
Yes.
This is a great place for you to tag the companies that you want to mention. Of course, people go on Facebook all the time looking for referrals. Does anybody know, or does anybody suggest? This is just a great place to write down your story, especially if you're a little nervous about being on the radio as well, but to create a permanent record of sharing kindness with somebody. I Care About Great Service. That's the Facebook group. And, Eric and I started this whole movement of lifting others up.
That's right.
Here in Denver, at the time when we started in radio, which was 7 years ago.
Yep.
There was, if we're going to change the way that people are behaving, if we're going to lift people up, if caring about people and serving others is going to be kind of the main pillar of who we are and what we stand for,
right.
Created our mission statement, creating a revolution in how people treat people in business.
Yes.
One of the things that was happening at the time was there was a program where you could complain, right? If you needed somebody to advocate for you, and it's a necessary
absolutely
service,
every
right?
major metropolitan area has consumer advocates who will take your complaints and then go advocate on behalf of you
and we need that.
No
absolutely.
argument. Yep.
Absolutely need that, and it has a valuable service
But
to
there was
consumers.
something missing.
But so rather than be a me too, right? Let's just do that, and let's just be there for you to complain about. We're really going to lift up others. And at the time, customer service, it's getting a bad rap because nobody had really been offering great customer service. We had a cash register, and customers just came.
Yeah, think of it. The time was 2008 when we got this message started. Actually, 2006 when we started working in the space of customer service. But if you think about that. All the way up to about the early 2000s, the customer service component was completely neglected. I mean, they just didn't. You hung a shingle, you opened the door, and your customers came to you. We call that the 1990s.
And in many cases, there's a lot of companies that are like, well, they don't have a choice. I'm the only one. That I am their water company, I am their phone company. I where are they going to go? Right. And so talking about and emphasizing customer service, well, if we're going to highlight customer service, then we should really highlight customer service and give people a chance to say something nice about people they like doing business with.
We do it every single day. Check out experiencepros.com. Click on the directory, find some people, and if you're not on, get on. What are you waiting for? This is the revolution in how people treat people in business. We'll be back with another hour of positive business talk right after the news. Thanks for tuning into the Experience Pros Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
Arvada, Denver. We're all about money. Denver's all new 1690 AM.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners at 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk. And I want to talk to you. I want you to go out right now and refinance that home. Why? Because you're going to lose all that equity in 2016 when the stock market and the housing market both crash. Join my gang. Listen to me weekdays at 1 p.m.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy. Weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
This is a special announcement for all Americans who owe back taxes to the IRS or state. Pay attention. There's a special toll-free hotline set up especially for you. This hotline will give you free information on how you can legally reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call the taxpayer hotline today at 1-800-442-4840. Grab a pen or put the number in your cell phone. 1-800-442-4840. You'll speak with qualified professionals who will tell you how to stop the collection calls, IRS letters, bank levies, and wage garnishments. And they'll deal directly with the IRS on your behalf so you don't have to. Even if you haven't filed returns or are already in a payment plan, you can still get relief. New IRS settlement policies have opened the doors for a fresh start. But hurry, this won't last forever, and your tax problem will only get worse if you do nothing or try to handle it yourself. It makes a big difference in who you call. So call the taxpayer hotline today for free information. 1-800-442-4840. 1-800-442-4840.
Imagine what you'd do with an extra 1,000 or 2 in your account every single month. Attend a free class to learn what the Wall Street boys hope you'll never find out. If you call now, the Online Trading Academy will comp the class and even send you home with a free $247 home study course. And then you could start making your dreams a reality. Call 866-816-1918. 866-816-1918. Call 866-816-1918. That's 866-816-1918.
Two of the greatest concerns that most Americans have, especially as they grow older, are their health and their financial well-being. America's Wellness Clinic is dedicated to providing sensible healthcare solutions and practical wealth-building strategies. Medicare's annual wellness visit is the flagship of the clinic's health-related services. They pay 100% for the visit with zero copay. America's Wellness Clinic also offers Beamer technology, an application that boosts circulation, regenerative abilities for injuries, and increases mental acuity. And America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. And what about your financial well-being? America's Wellness Clinic provides continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, housing transitions, and alternative investments. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience.
Good morning and welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We do appreciate you for tuning in. It is a busy news day, of course, with all the things happening over in Cleveland, and gosh, so much happening. Can we get right to the news?
Let's.
All right, you know what time it is. It's time for You Choose the News. That's right. That's the game show at the top of the hour that we've already chosen the news. The news is questionable. It's certainly not what you're going to see in the other news resources. And we like it because it rhymes. I'll give you the stories. You can choose which order we deliver them. Aw, that's in my shoe.
Aw, okay.
Okay. That's one story. The next story is some wines.
Some wines?
Some wines.
Okay.
Okay. And then the third story is unsolved murder gets stranger.
Ooh, let's start with some wines.
Some wines. Mm-hmm. That is a reference, of course, to earlier in the broadcast. Angel was reading an article that she found yesterday about the new Tarzan movie. And the person who wrote the article may or may not have been influenced by some wines. How do you drink your wine?
I mean, how do I drink my
Well,
wine?
let's ask a few questions leading up to that. What type of wine do you like?
Well,
Grape wine.
right, in a glass.
Watermelon wine.
Right.
Okay, so in a glass. You like it in a glass?
Yes.
Okay.
yes.
Does your glass need to have a stem?
I do prefer the stem
You do?
glasses. Yeah,
Okay.
personally,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Those that don't, I feel like my hand, and probably because now if I'm drinking red wine, no stem is good because it's
No stem necessary because
right.
your hand will warm it to
right.
the
But
proper temperature.
white wine, I think you should. I prefer the stem.
Stem. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
and I drink both.
How do you feel about cans?
Cans,
Canned wine.
canned wine,
You know, like in a can.
wine in a can.
Uh-huh. $6.4 million industry represents a massive shift in how us Americans are drinking wine. The future of
Out of
wine.
a can?
The future
No,
of
I
wine
can't
is
drink
here.
wine out of a can.
And it comes in a can.
No, I cannot drink wine out of
Canned
a can.
wine.
I can barely drink wine out of a red Solo cup.
A red Solo cup.
Right? You know how you sometimes they like
I'd
want to put it in a
drink
plastic
you
cup?
up.
Right? I can drink it out of the clear little plastic cup. That's okay. I've been trained at
Yep.
enough networking events like that
Right.
that's
Yeah.
acceptable.
But the clear plastic cup that's it's got hard sides, not a soft, squishy clear plastic water cup kind of a thing. They're different. They're different.
Okay, I don't know what that is
Okay.
that you just described.
Yeah, but you don't want one. Trust me.
I believe you.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah.
just gonna go on record. Don't know
Okay.
what it is, but pretty sure don't need to know. But like a red plastic cup, like I don't even. So a can, drinking wine out of a can, like a beer, like a soda.
Future wine is here and it comes in a can. Canned wine sales have more than doubled in the past year, growing 125% in sales in the last 52 weeks. Sounds like Pokemon Go. That's exactly right. In that period, the canned wine industry drove $6.4 million in sales. Wine in a can has been on shelves for the last few years, clocking in as a $1.9 million industry at the last in the year ending in June 2012. However, most of the business prior to last year was primarily in sparkling wines, such as Sophia Mini Champagnes, with sparkling wine making up 90% of all canned wine sales in 2012. And then something happened. 2016. Maybe it's the election cycle. Maybe
You're
it's
just
not.
like, just give it to me in a can.
Mhm.
Right? It's because in a can, I can't take my wine to the pool, but I can take the can to the
You
pool.
can take the can to the pool. I know you're making faces. Let me finish here. Do you remember probably 2 years ago, we came across a brand that we had never heard before, but it was called Infinite Monkey Theorem. Do you remember that?
I don't. What
No,
was
we
it?
did it on the air. Infinite Monkey Theorem launched canned non-sparkling wine in 2011. Whole Foods named canned wine as a trend to watch out for in 2016. The retailer name dropped up and coming wine brands, including Infinite Monkey Theorem and Presto Sparkling Wine. Huge wine brands are also getting in on the trend. Barefoot Wine and Bubbly launched a canned wine spritzer. One of the fastest growing names in canned wine is Union Wine Company, makers of Underwood wine. Since 2014, the company's doubled the sales of Underwood, which is both offered in cans and bottles. Canned wine is here to stay.
I'm quite behind the curve when it comes to this. I just discovered box wine. Right?
You just discovered it.
Well, I knew it was around, but
it was in my parents' refrigerator forever.
was it
Oh,
right?
yeah.
But for myself. Like other people had it, but
Yeah.
who would buy it? Why would you?
Well, yeah, it's
Right.
it's a shift, and quite
Right.
honestly, the quality has increased.
It's like having a wine tap
Yeah.
in my
Yeah,
house.
it's a keg.
It rocks.
Well, and it lasts for 3-4 months. If you don't, my biggest problem because I'm a single guy, right? And I'd love to open a glass of wine. I would do it every day.
Sure.
Except there's nobody to share it with.
Right, and what a waste.
And I don't do it every day because I come home late and don't have time.
Right. That's what you think
Yeah.
until you get the box
wine. Mm-hmm.
And then there's like a tap in you, right? And you just go and you get yourself a little splash before dinner and a little splash before.
Do you have a favorite brand that you want to endorse?
No.
No. Okay. All right. Unsolved murder gets much stranger, or aw, that's in my shoe.
Aw, what's in my shoe?
A cobra.
What?
Yeah.
What's awe about that?
Yeah, because it's a baby cobra. It looks like a little worm. The man in Southeast Asia wisely decided.
If it looks like a worm and it is that much of baby, where'd mama?
That's a good question.
Mama close.
That's a good question. New Delhi, India, a man in Southeast Asia wisely decided to check his shoes before putting them on and captured a video of his discovery, a baby cobra.
Does he always
like
look at his shoes?
I think you should if you live in Southeast Asia, and I'll tell you why in just a moment. The video shows a man using a stick to poke the inside of his shoe, revealing it to be occupied. The occupant is revealed to be a tiny but deadly baby cobra. The cobra initially retreats into the shoe, but eventually is convinced to leave its footwear shelter behind. Snakes and other creatures native to Southwest Asia are often found in odd places during the rainy season when floods drive them out of their nests in search of drier pastures. Can you say Austin, Texas? May not all be other snakes, though they are there as well, but scorpions do the same thing. The weather drives them out of their shelters and into comfy places to stay, right? This snake, which probably is 3 inches long, will kill you because their venom per ounce or per body weight or whatever, way deadlier than a mature snake. Crazy.
I think I have withstood this story long enough. Can
Okay.
you move on?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Unsolved murder gets much stranger. Bloomberg looks into the unsolved case of Maurice Spagnoletti. Maurice Spagnoletti is a New Jersey transplant. He was gunned down in Puerto Rico while driving home from work. This goes way, and this was back in 2011 that this thing happened. The murder, which remains unsolved, made international headlines given Spagnoletti's work. He was a 57-year-old bank executive who was trying to turn around the failing Doral Bank in San Juan when he was killed. He'd uncovered fraud and made enemies in the process, or had he uncovered fraud and made enemies in the process? They're still looking into it, the FBI. Let's see. The real story of Maurice Spagnoletti's murder may be even more bizarre than anyone knew. He was referring to allegations that the bank, with the knowledge of the former GE exec brought on as a CEO in 2006, had a high priest of the local Santeria religion on its payroll under the guise of janitorial services to help protect the bank with rituals that may have, on one occasion, involved bringing an alligator-like caiman into the conference room.
I am totally lost on this story.
Well,
So there was a murder.
there's a murder. And the overriding thought, because it's unsolved, the overriding thought on this is that this guy uncovered some kind of a fraudulent activity.
Okay.
Right.
All right.
And it would be enough to just let the murder go unsolved, and that was the end of the story. But no, there is a local religion
Okay.
with a high priest.
Mm-hmm. On
who-
staff is the janitor.
On staff is the janitor of the bank.
Right.
And the dude comes in
Does this sound like a novel? Right?
carrying
Yeah.
a caiman, which is a alligator, a crocodile, kind of. Look out! There's going to be
now do we
bad
think
juju.
that the alligator ate the guy?
No,
that
not
is-
necessarily, but the
no.
high priest might have put on a hex. Who knows? No one knows. That, my friends, is the news you choose. You're welcome. Positive business talk right here on the Experience Pros Radio Show. We'll get back to the business side of things right after these messages. Remember to do business with the people who do business with the pros. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to be aware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money yesterday, but the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer, but look out. There are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919.
Hey, it's Hugh Hewitt. The best conservative conference of them all has finally made its way to Colorado. This is Hugh Hewitt, and I'm looking forward to the 2016 Red State Gathering at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Denver, August 12th through 14th. It's a weekend packed with all-star speakers, fun-filled receptions, hundreds of patriotic friends, just 90 days before the election. Speakers include Rick Perry, Colorado Congressman Ken Buck will be there, along with some of your favorites from 710 KNUS, including Peter Boyles, Town Hall's Katie Pavlik, and Guy Benson, Hot Air's Ed Morrissey. We've also invited South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, Senator Ted Cruz, among other elected officials. We expect to hear from them soon. Attendees at this year's Red State Gathering will be able to participate in activism training, learn the latest issue updates from the program tracks on criminal justice reform and crony capitalism. Seats are going quickly, so reserve your spot today. Use discount code DENVER to save $50 off registration. Visit redstate.com for more information. The Red State Gathering in Denver. It's one political party you won't want to miss.
BGASC stands for Buy Gold and Silver Coins. BGASC is one of the largest, fastest, and most trusted precious metal suppliers in the United States. BGASC's prices on gold and silver coins and bars are extremely competitive. There are no order minimums, no hidden fees, and all orders $250 or more ship free. BGASC has an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and tens of thousands of satisfied customers. Visit BGASC.com. Buy gold and silver coins. That's BGASC.com today.
Hi, this is Master Gunnery Sergeant Jeff Cooper. I also am a listener to 710 KNUS. After my wife and I survived a near-death head-on motorcycle crash, we called attorney Jeremy Kay for help. He worked day and night to get us what we were entitled to. Unlike a lot of attorneys today, Jeremy Kay makes house calls. He's been there for us every step of the way. Jeremy understands that many of you folks who listen to this station prefer to have a lawyer who sees things from your point of view. Well, I certainly do. I think it's time to put the personal back into handling personal injury. For more information, visit cavelawyer.com. Again, that's cavelawyer.com.
Jeremy Cave only gets paid when you do. Call Cave Law now for a free at-home consultation. 720-213-3737. If you're injured in an accident, call 720-213-3737. Or check out the brand new website, cavelawyer.com. That's cavelawyer.com. Personal and caring service from Cave Law. Call Jeremy today, 720-213-3737.
Pastor Camp is the one to call.
Hot house, air conditioner running constantly, still uncomfortable? It may be time for a new cooling and heating system. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Pastor Camp's the one to call. Ask them about a new energy-efficient Lennox Ultimate Home Comfort System that will keep you cool in the summer, warm in the winter, and save you money on your utility bills. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. This next segment brought to you by the fine folks over at Movement Mortgage, movement.com. That's right, movement.com. Movement Mortgage is an equal housing opportunity. NMLS ID 33. I'll try that again. NMLS ID 39179.
You got it all down.
It's a lot of stuff for the tongue.
Right? But with us on the line is Sandy Corrigan with the Corrigan Group. You can find her at Sandy at thecorrigangroup.com. Love well by doing good, she says. Sandy, welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Hi, you guys. I just love that organ music and in the intro.
Right. Yeah,
anyway, how are you guys today?
We're doing fantastic, Sandy. What's on your mind today?
Well, what's on my mind is a question that I think all consumers are asking. In fact, I think when we're consumers, we're asking it all the time. And that's what's in it for me. Whatever it is that you're selling or whatever it is that you're doing, what's really in it for me?
We know that as WIIFM.
Yes. And you guys are wonderful, at helping all of us be in business, continue to explore that and continue to perfect it. So I love that about you too. And today I wanted to talk a little bit about how that relates to real estate and really kind of cast some vision. I want to talk about vision in real estate because I think a lot of times people don't put those words together. Well, what do you mean my vision in real estate? I mean, have you had somebody ever say, hey, Eric, what's your vision in terms of your real estate?
No, ma'am, I have not. And if they had done that, I clearly would have crossed my eyes and got confused.
And said, what is that? So we know that we can, when it comes to searching for houses or for searching for properties, we can pretty much as the consumer find everything online these days. And yet the National Association of Realtors stats, because they do surveys with the public every year, is over 90%. In fact, it's growing that people still choose a real estate professional to actually work on the transaction on both the sell side and the buy side.
Which is good to know, because trying to figure that out and do that on your own, and even though you can find so much online, this is not the type of thing. I mean, you recognize how many different people are involved in this transaction.
Right.
Please, please, please make sure I'm working with a professional that's done this before me.
And it's probably for most people the largest purchase they're ever going to make or the largest item they're ever going to sell. And so really it is about vision. And so when we sit down and we talk to people about, even the home they want to sell. So Angel, if, Tom and I were to come over to your house and talk to you and your husband about selling your home because you're thinking of, moving up or moving down, one of the things we would look at is we'd say, well, what was your vision when you bought this? Why? What did it do for you to have this kind of yard or this kind of view, or who lives with you in the family, and why were those, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms or the type of basement situation, why was that important? Because really a home's about making memories and about the life that you're living there in that community. And we want to do that because we would want to attract that similar kind of client who's probably going to be kind of similar to you in terms of purchasing that home as well. And then you get to move on to say, now, what is your vision about the next place you're going to make those memories and live that lifestyle?
Well, that's a very different conversation than, do you want 4 bedrooms, 2.5 bath? What kind of appliances do you think you'd like?
What's your lifestyle? What's your vision? I love it.
What's your vision, right? And so, some of the questions we ask are, well, why do you want that in a home? Like, what is that going to do for you? And to continue to dig, we like to say we want to dig at least 3 levels deep, because when we can have that kind of conversation, when we can listen in that way with people, we can uncover their heart, we can uncover their real desire, which often opens up possibilities to maybe even a different style of home or a different location than they'd considered in the first place. We can kind of open up those parameters to really be able to dig in to get them something that they're really going to be thrilled with.
That makes a ton of sense.
It takes it to a whole nother level, right?
Yep.
When you think about somebody who's trying to help you create that vision, not just put you in a home with a roof and a door in a specific neighborhood. Now, they get me. So when things go bad, or maybe we have some challenges in the along the way.
Absolutely, because our job as real estate professionals is to be your coach through the process, and the best coach helps you stay on track no matter what you're coaching on. And to remind you, remember why we said we were going to do this. Remember why you're moving to the city. Remember why you said you want this. Oh, yeah, that's why. So we tap into motivation so that we can keep going through the process. So you hit the nail on the head. It couldn't have, made a better point. So when you bought your house, Angel, what's one thing you loved about your house and why?
One of the things I loved about the house was the 4 bedrooms for each, that the kids, and we were in a neighborhood that had, they could walk to the elementary school, walk to the middle school, and walk to the high school. Whereas,
so it wasn't about the number of bedrooms; it was about the access to other things and the lifestyle for your children.
Yeah, you're right. It was.
Wow.
But I had my, I thought it was okay. We want a garage, we want a bedroom,
But it's to accommodate your lifestyle.
Yeah.
I love it. Sandy, you are brilliant. How do we find out more information about the Corrigan Group?
So we would love to talk to you about your vision, and you can call us at 303-284-8700, 303-284-8700, or find us at thecorrigangroup.com, or like you gave my email out, Sandy with a Y, by the way, at thecorrigangroup.com. love to hear what your vision is for your next real estate transaction.
Yeah, call her, have that conversation, and let her coach you and mentor you throughout the entire process. Sandy, thanks so much for being with us every week here on the Experience Pros Radio Show.
Thank you. And by the way, happy belated birthday, Angel.
Thank you. I heard you had actually called at the end of the show yesterday. I was bummed I missed it.
Yeah.
Well, very, very nice.
Happy birthday again today.
Thank you.
Sandy Corrigan with thecorrigangroup.com. Check them out and go with somebody who's got vision. I love it. This segment brought to you by Movement Mortgage. Movement's 7-day loan process is revolutionizing the mortgage industry. So much so that Inc. magazine recognized Movement Mortgage as the fastest growing mortgage bank in the country.
Wow.
Which is pretty cool.
Love that they are a supporter here of this program. Well, you're looking for more marketing. You're looking for more visibility. Join the Experience Pros team. We're going to be at the Fox and Hound in Lone Tree on Wednesday night, tomorrow night.
It's Lone Tree, Colorado.
Doing our networking event.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully you will all join us. We've actually brought on Encore Events and Entertainment. So we're going to do some dancing. We're going to do some dancing. So networking at 5:30. And then rolling up the dance floor at 7:00.
You know, folks, if you've never come to one of our networking events and you're listening to the show, put it in your calendar. Come check us out tomorrow, 5:30 at the Lone Tree Fox and Hound down in the Park Meadows shopping area. And come on, let's dance. I mean, I'm no good at it, but I still love doing it.
As business owners, right, we work hard. And don't you want to come and celebrate all that work that you've put in with other entrepreneurs? We work hard, we play hard, we laugh, we have a good time. Don't underestimate the value of having fun with other business professionals. This is how we grow businesses.
Yeah.
Yep, we've got a strategy for success. If you want success, check us out at experiencepros.com.
Experiencepros.com. We'll be back with more positive business talk. Here comes the market open. And then, a little bit of news. And we'll be back with more positive business talk with Carey Conley, just on the other side of these messages.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
The Colorado Business Roundtable brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and MoneyTalk1690.com.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. I'm in my 70s now, and I really feel better than ever. I've had bypass surgery, come away from drugs and alcohol. All these things aside, the most amazing thing that's happened to me in these last couple of years is meeting our great family friend, physician MD, Dr. Julie McCallan. She's changed my life, my daughter's life. She's a gifted healer, changing the lives of so many people. When everything is going wrong in my life, she made an enormous difference in me, physically and emotionally. And here she is, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Julie McCallan.
Thank you, Peter. Are you struggling with low energy and a widening waistline? Are you having trouble sleeping? When you sleep, are you still tired the next morning? If you exercise, has it stopped making you stronger and leaner? Have you lost your sex drive, motivation, and your zest for life? Get into Cenogenics Denver and let us measure your metabolism, hormones, and physical fitness, and we'll get things working right again.
I'm so sure you'll become a fan and a friend of Dr. McCallan's if you do this one simple thing. Call her 720-387-3681. My word on it. She'll change your life. 720-387-3681.
What's for dinner?
You're exhausted after a long day at work and a heck of a commute. The last thing you want to do is cook a meal. You need Chef Curry's Cuisine. Chef Curry's Cuisine can make family dinner fun again by preparing home-cooked meals by a local Denver chef. Chef Curry will do the shopping, cook 2 weeks of Monday through Friday dinners, provide the packaging and cleanup too. All of Chef Curry's meals are made with the freshest ingredients, and you get to choose them from a large variety of proteins and sides. So next time you hear, "What's for dinner?" you can say, Chef Curry's Cuisine. No more hassles, just healthy, fresh meals for you to enjoy. Visit chefcurryscuisine.com and get details on weekly menus, along with brand new catering options for your private parties or office functions. Or call 720-404-2798. That's 720-404-2798. Go on, add some spice to your meals. Start with Chef Curry's Cuisine.
Hello, I'm Mo Ansari, host of Market Wrap and president of Compact Asset Management. What a difference a day makes in these markets. But will you be on the right side from one day to the next? Market volatility is the time when you need to remain the most rational about your investment decisions. Yet it is the time when investors become the most emotional and often make devastating choices. So if you need some help, dial pound 250 on your cell phone, use the keyword TALK to Mo and ask for your free report on coping with market volatility. You can also make an appointment to meet with me for a free portfolio review. Again, from your cell phone, dial pound 250 talk to Mo and get your free report coping with market volatility. Ask for your free portfolio review also.
Compact Asset Management is a registered investment advisor, funds custodian, Fidelity Institutional Wealth Services, member FINRA, SIPC.
Pastor Camp is the one to call.
Hot house, air conditioner running constantly, still uncomfortable? It may be time for a new cooling and heating system. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee, Pastor Camp's the one to call. Take advantage of their special summer offers on a qualifying Lennox home comfort system, including up to $1,500 in rebates or up to 60 months no interest financing. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
And welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thanks so much for taking time out of your day to join us for ours. We appreciate you so much, and we also appreciate our next guest.
Absolutely. We have Carey Conley, the founder of Infinite Nation, in the studio with us. Have you dreamed big enough? She believes that every one of you have a special mission to accomplish while you are alive on this planet. You may or may not believe this to be true, simply because you stopped listening to your inner voice. You can find more about Carey at infinitenation.com. Carey, welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Good morning.
It's been a while since I've been here with you guys.
It really has.
Especially the new gig.
And about an hour ago, I started getting nervous because you had texted me saying, I'll see you soon. And then you didn't show up, and you didn't show up. And I knew this was the time that you were supposed to be here.
He was asking me an hour
ago. I was at the door.
This is the new digs.
An hour ago. He said, "Have you seen
And
Carey?"
you wouldn't have been the first person to go to the old studio.
No, I had you all like map quested in last night, knew exactly how many minutes it was going to take to get
All right,
here. I
all
timed it.
I'm so
Got
glad
to
the
the
MapQuest
door.
worked
I'm
because
pushing
Google
the
Maps
buzzer.
doesn't.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I've been here.
Well, yeah, we're just all in here doing radio shows. right now, nobody's answering the door. So sorry, you were ringing
No
the doorbell.
worries.
All right, so Carey, we talked a little bit earlier. When it comes to marketing, a lot of times people have no clue about what to do when it comes to marketing. And they're just throwing stuff at the wall and then saying, yeah, it's not working. My business isn't growing. You teach people how to actually grow their businesses beyond that six-figure, especially small business owners who have never hit that six-figure mark, how to get there super quickly. What do you think about the whole idea of people just throwing stuff on the wall?
Well, the very first thing I'm going to talk about is vision, of course, because my tagline is vision is victory and vision is everything.
Right.
And so, a lot of times what happens when somebody becomes an entrepreneur, they go into a business around something they're passionate about, or they know a little bit about, but they've really never run a business before. So what they start doing is winging it. And
you didn't.
Yes, they are winging it. So, they look at what they think everybody else is doing. So they'll get on all of the social media, see, okay, well, so-and-so is doing that, so I need to do that, or I need to put up a wicked website. And
they are literally throwing stuff at the wall.
Right, throwing stuff at the wall before they even have a very clear vision of who they are and where they're going. And so the very first thing I have to do when I work with entrepreneurs is get them to get very clear on the vision, because we have to think about the end in mind first and then back it up.
Sure.
Because they haven't thought about that at all.
It's kind of like boot camp where the first thing we got to do is break you of all your bad habits. Right?
Yeah. So we start talking about, all right, well, what do you want this business to look like, let's say 3 to 5 years from now? And getting very clear, not only what the business looks like, but also the lifestyle, because what we're wanting to do is grow a business for a lifestyle we all dream of, right?
Say that again.
You're growing a business for a lifestyle.
not just to work 24/7.
Exactly.
Right?
Exactly. Which is why I tell you guys we have to take beach breaks every 90 days. Right?
Yeah,
Yes.
Carey is my beach buddy, right? Reminding me that, and it's true, when we get away from the office, right? We become more creative. We relax, we recharge, we refuel, all of that. But too many of us think that if we just work longer, harder, that we'll get there faster. It seems counterintuitive.
I need a beach buddy.
We'll let Eric come too.
Okay.
So we do work hard. We're entrepreneurs. We work hard. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that. But the difference is that we're not, like you were saying, Angel, earlier, was we're not making the right decisions with what we're doing at the right phase of our business. And so a lot of us, what we do is we come into business, again, winging it and doing a lot of things really early on that financially and from a time standpoint in the timeline of the business could come much later.
Okay.
And so what we work on is getting, again, first of all, really crystal clear on the vision of what you want to create, so that you know foundationally what to do right up front to start building the brand, building your reputation, getting to a place where, are you making money? Because the bottom line is, we're in this to,
It sounds like, Carey, you kind of have a map. Like, okay, if you're at this phase of your business, this is what you should be doing for marketing. If you're at this stage, this is what you should be doing. That's just brilliant.
Carey, do you have success stories or some kind of an example that we can give to inspire the listener?
Lots of them.
Please. Yeah.
A lot of them are, members of Experience Pros, people that we network with. One of them is, right off the top of my head, our fabulous Felicia Jones.
Oh, sure. Right? Keep up with Mrs.
She's
Jones.
Been on the air with you guys a lot. She networked with us a lot. Felicia, 2.5 years ago, was working for the government and never had run a business, had no idea really what she wanted to do. And through getting really clear on her vision and the things that she was passionate about, birthed Keeping Up with Mrs. Jones. And then little by little started building a brand, building her reputation. We saw her out networking a lot, right?
Sure.
Bringing in clients to test her content. People bought it. It worked. So it grew, just like my company grew.
Right.
I started with a beta test of 5 people. 4 years ago, when I wanted to become a vision coach and a business coach, I brought on 5 people that I tested my content on for about 6 to 8 weeks, and it worked. And so that grew into doing workshops, and that grew into the community of Infinite Nation. And now what I do is bring people into a year-long mastermind program to help them through learning the foundational stuff.
And the event that you put on every year.
Vision is Victory.
Yes. Viv, we like to call her.
Viv.
She is up and running and flying on my website already.
Is she already?
She is.
All right, infinitenation.com. Viv, the event. Tell us a little bit about Vision is Victory.
Yeah, so, I decided 5 years ago to do an annual big event called Vision is Victory every January, because January is the month that typically you're thinking, okay, what are my goals for the year? What do I want to accomplish? So it has morphed. And so January 2017 will be Viv number 4.
Wow.
It gets a little bit bigger and a little bit better every year. And
it's amazing.
It is amazing.
The people, the trainers, the system, the program, the success.
Right. We cover a lot of territory in 2 days. We help people get their vision down. We help them get unstuck, get out of their way. They network while they're there. They meet some amazing people. And yes, I always have a lineup of amazing speakers. And I am very honored to say that at Viv 2017. My keynote speaker is going to be none other than Darren Hardy.
Oh my goodness.
Big time.
It's the publisher of Success Magazine.
Yes.
Wow.
Amazing man. I've been following him. Actually, Angel and I have been accountability partners in his Insane Productivity program now for the past couple months.
Couple of months.
And it's pretty insane.
Yeah, it is.
We're covering a lot of ground really fast.
Well, and I've watched the effects of that as Angel now comes back into our staff meetings with all these different thoughts and actions that are amazingly productive.
Right.
And so I love that. Let's give the dates for the Vision is Victory, the event. It's Thursday, January 19th. That's the VIP reception. So, so you want to make sure you get in on that, because if you miss that, you miss a whole lot of networking and connecting with the people.
I always
that you need to
recommend
meet.
anytime there's an event and there's a VIP option.
Oh,
you always get
Always.
because here's the thing. If you don't, you get there and you go,
oh,
dang it, I want to
Right.
be there. Oh, I want to be over there with the cool kids.
Yeah, and
Dang it. So,
get it when you sign up today.
Yes.
And folks, sign up today, because the dates are literally it's the 19th of January through the 21st. But if you get the VIP thing and you get the whole package today, it's going to cost you much less than if you decide to wait until the fall or
so this
God
is
forbid.
I'm planning ahead for success in my business pricing. I'm not waiting to the last minute to see if something, if it all falls in my lap. You can still go. But if you want to make that choice today, Darren Hardy, of course, the keynote speaker, you can see who the speakers were from last year. A lot of the success stories that came out of the last 3 years events. Sign up today at infinitenation.com.
One of the things we heard over the weekend was that don't take advice from people that are not that are sitting in the same seats as you are, right? Would it be safe to say, can we agree that taking advice from Darren Hardy is probably a game changer in your business?
Darren Hardy embodies all the best of the best, because
Right.
he's sat at the feet of the best. As publisher of Success Magazine, he's made it his life mission to learn from others. So he literally,
it's like getting all of them.
There's
everybody.
Friends, there's smart money and there's stupid money. Okay. It is stupid not to sign up for this. This is smart money. And it's right now on the website. What is it? $299.
$299, and that
invest in your company.
Amazing.
In your future.
I don't know any multi-day event that you can get at this price point, Carey. This is amazing.
Well, it's early bird. It will, like you said, Angel, go up, and the VIP tickets will be limited. We're only going to take about 75 people. So
go now.
Yeah.
Go now. Is the VIP for $299 or is there
it's $199.
$199.
Yep.
Okay, sign up today. Carey Conley. This went so amazingly fast. Thank you so much for being in with us today.
So fun being here with you guys.
We love you. Folks, don't go anywhere. More positive business talk. We're going to wrap this show up, put a bow on it, maybe with a fan brag or two. That's the Experience Pros way. You're listening to Angel and Eric, and this is the most positive business talk show in America. Remember to do business with the people who do business with the pros.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. We're hitting a new year, and you should, at the same time, come in with a new attitude, a new philosophy that you're going to make money when the stock market goes down. That's right. This is the third bubble, and you don't think it's going to crash? The first bubble did. The dot-com, the second bubble, the housing and financial con. Why do you think the third bubble, which is twice as big as the two previous bubbles, is any different? It's not different. Matter of fact, it's worse. It's going to go down faster. The stock market is going to go down 50%. You're going to lose 50% of the money you have in the stock market. You're going to lose 45% of the equity you have in your home. You're going to lose 30% of the money you have in your savings. Yes, you are. Trust me. Join my gang, Phil's gang, so that we can show you how to benefit, how to profit. But you can't just sit there and own a stock. You got to learn how to short the market. Join my gang. Learn how to short. philsgang.com.
Go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
Hey, it's Hugh Hewitt. The best conservative conference of them all has finally made its way to Colorado. This is Hugh Hewitt, and I'm looking forward to the 2016 Red State Gathering at the Grand Hyatt Hotel in Denver, August 12th through 14th. It's a weekend packed with all-star speakers, fun-filled receptions, hundreds of patriotic friends, just 90 days before the election. Speakers include Rick Perry, Colorado Congressman Ken Buck will be there, along with some of your favorites from 710 KNUS, including Peter Boyles, Town Hall's Katie Pavlik and Guy Benson, Hot Air's Ed Morrissey. We've also invited South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, Senator Ted Cruz, among other elected officials. We expect to hear from them soon. Attendees at this year's Red State Gathering will be able to participate in activism training, learn the latest issue updates from the program tracks on criminal justice reform and crony capitalism. Seats are going quickly, so reserve your spot today. Use discount code DENVER to save $50 off registration. Visit redstate.com for more information. The Red State Gathering in Denver. It's one political party you won't want to miss.
Let's talk about America's Wellness Clinic, where they are addressing two of the greatest concerns today, especially as people get older: health and financial well-being. Feeling perpetually unfocused, sluggish, tired, or exhausted? For about the same cost as a daily cup of coffee, America's Wellness Clinic offers applications that can boost blood circulation, enhance energy, reduce stress, manage sleep, help mental acuity, and give regenerative abilities for sports and work injuries. Over 100,000 Americans die each year from adverse prescription drug reactions. America's Wellness Clinic provides a simple test that reveals which prescription drugs will work best for you. Soon, America's Wellness Clinic will be providing a non-invasive cancer predisposition test, analyzing 31 genes linked to 8 of the most prevalent and devastating cancers. And what about your financial well-being? The professionals at America's Wellness Clinic provide continuous seminars and information about reverse mortgages, insurance, tax and estate planning, long-term care, college funding sources, alternative investments, and much more. Let America's Wellness Clinic provide you with sensible health and wealth solutions. Call 303-985-4604 or visit them online at americaswellnessclinic.com.
Hi, it's Peter Boyles. Look, let's face it. None of us look or feel the same way we did when we were 20 or 30 or 20, 30 years ago. We experience signs of aging in one way or another. Now, the help of Cenogenics, Dr. Julie McCallan, you have the power to slow down Father Time and turn back the clock. So whether you suffer from fatigue, weight gain, poor libido, struggling to maintain the same active lifestyle that you've had for decades, Cenogenics will help you reach your physical and mental potentials. Proper nutrition, exercise, monitoring your hormone modulation. You got the tools to regain energy, mental sharpness, get away from fatigue, allow yourself to optimize your physical and mental health. Here's the phone number, 720-387-3681. You call Dr. McCallan, Nicole answers the phone, and you get a free 20-minute phone consultation with the doctor. 720-387-3681. Do it today.
Can you hear your garage door shake, rattle, and roll throughout your home every single time it goes up or goes down? Hi, this is Dave Logan. I talked to Don at Don's Garage Door about this problem, and they have new garage door systems that are really quiet. Now, I've used Don's Garage Doors in my house, found them to be knowledgeable and fairly priced. They're great. You should call them at 303-794-0604, 303-794-0604, or check out donsgaragedoors.com. Hi, this is Dave Logan for Don's Garage Doors. You know, putting in a new garage door not only increases the curb appeal of your home, but it also makes it easier to sell. I was talking to Don the other day, and he told me it's the best investment, dollar for dollar, that you can make in your home. All I know is that I've had Don's Garage Door out to my home, and I trust him. Great work at a great price. Call Don's Garage Door today at 303-794-0604, or you can check him out at donsgaragedoors.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
And welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, where it's a beautiful blend of life and business, of course, fueled by fan brags. We'll get to a fan brag here in just a moment, but just came across this on the Facebook that just kind of a funny little exchange between a friend of mine, Linda, and her mom. Linda says, "Hi, Mom. How are you?" Mom says, "I joined the Y today. I decided it was time to try a new gym." And Linda says, "Well, why?" Mom says, "Well, my quads are feeling a little flabby. I don't want flabby quads. So I met the trainer to show me some good quad exercises. I'll show them to you so you won't have flabby quads either." Linda says, "She's 89. Go, Mom."
Nice.
That's awesome.
That is totally awesome.
That is awesome. Fan bragging.
Totally awesome.
Saying something nice about somebody else, maybe even the trainer of the Y there. Saying something nice about somebody else in business is what we call a fan brag. And when you do it, you lift up the entire business community. When you lift up the entire business community, then you become a part of a revolution in how people treat people in business. It's much bigger than picking up the phone. It's lifting up the backbone of the American economy.
You bet.
It really
You bet.
is. So we encourage you. In fact, we implore you to do this, to fan brag, make it a part of your daily business routine. Why? Because we see that people who fan brag actually increase their bottom line, not by once, not by twice, but sometimes as many as 3 or 4 times, simply by calling in a fan brag. Because why? First of all, I hear your voice. I get to know, like, and trust you, right?
Yes.
And then you tell me who's the best people to go do business with. Maybe your favorite restaurant, maybe your favorite dog walker, maybe your favorite hairstylist. Doesn't matter, whatever. I find out that you like these guys, I'm going to check them out too. That's a double win. Then I think, well, wait a minute, you're a business owner too. And if you like them and because they've got great service, you probably have great service. So I bring my business to you, the fan bragger, right?
Right.
And then, well, the domino effect takes over. And before you know it, everybody's doing business with everybody else. The economy comes out of the tank and you start doubling your business, which is why you got into business in the first place.
Oh, you're right there.
I really am.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
He's on a quest to make sure that your business is successful.
I'm so pumped up that we're willing to back it up with a guarantee. Sign up for Experience Pros today and we'll back it up. Triple your investment in the first 6 months or we'll write your check back.
Right? You're looking for marketing. You're looking for visibility. You're looking for cash flow, right? Success. You have a system in your business, right? You're an expert at your business. You do it very well, but you need more marketing. You need more cash flow. And we have the system built in for that. And if you're a little nervous about it, we do offer our money back guarantee.
Absolutely. One of those fan brags that will build your business guaranteed is right here.
Hi, this is Marietta Vargas with Aflac calling to fan brag Carol Zellers with Ostrich Baskets. If you're looking for a client gift and want something that is personalized and beautiful, call Carol at Ostrich Baskets, 720-729-8700.
All right. Well, seeing Ostrich Baskets is even one of our Experience Pros deals as well.
Right.
These are, I'm telling you, the most beautiful gift baskets you have ever seen.
Oh, hey, Angel, when I met you, you used to make gift baskets, and I thought those were beautiful.
No,
Oh my
they don't.
gosh.
They don't even hold a candle.
These guys, they have custom. What do you call those? The wrapper stuff, ribbons, custom ribbons.
He's like, what do they put
Hey.
on them? And they're personalized.
They are
They are
personalized.
absolutely personalized. They're beautiful. Okay, and who left the fan brag? Who was it that fan bragged?
It was.
Do you remember?
Look,
I got all.
Marietta Vargas.
Marietta Vargas.
So
Thank
sorry.
you. Thank you so much. Right. I got all into to the baskets.
Ostrich baskets.
Right. But Marietta's with Aflac.
Aflac.
And making sure that when you have a disaster, it doesn't also become a financial crisis as well. Right.
Amen.
You have insurance to cover the healthcare portion of it, to pay the doctors, right, to pay for x-rays and things like that. But who's taking care of your mortgage? Who's putting groceries on the table? When you right, you're not making money, you're out and about, you're spending money on all of these other things. So this is where your Aflac benefits come into play.
It goes without saying. Just super excited. And again, the fan brag, the process of fan bragging, that's a phone call. There's an app, experiencepros.com/radio. Get the app, use the app. You find, first of all, up to the date, up to the minute updates in things that are important to you in your business. But you can also text a fan brag. You can record a quick 60-second fan brag. You can, and that's with the app. You can watch the show live or the archives, video, or just podcast. It seems powerful.
It is very powerful. If you are in the Denver market, make sure you join us tomorrow night. We're going to be in Lone Tree at the Fox and the Hound for our monthly networking event where we bring the best of the best together every single month. We'll also be dancing tomorrow night. We brought in a DJ from Encore Events and Entertainment.
Who dances at a professional business networking event?
Angel does.
Experience Pros.
Right. I love it. And you
Absolutely.
can join us. $10 at the door. Find us and all of our events online at our own calendar at experiencepros.com. And if you're interested in that more visibility, you're interested in more cash flow, and you're interested in having it guaranteed, it's all right there at experiencepros.com.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Triple your investment or your money back.
We're taking care of you while you take care of your customers. Put a system in place. 7 people you need on every perfect team.
Okay.
Right? You thought superheroes were only a thing of comic books and movies. Well,
I am a superhero.
We're wrong. You need Wonder Woman.
I do. I desperately need Wonder Woman.
Right? To provide assurance that nobody's going to rip you off. Right? You need Iron Man.
Those are her wristbands.
Those are her wristbands. Yeah. A well-polished, innovative, incredibly smart person who knows how to leverage technology. You need Superman.
Yes.
An absolute must because he's stoppable, always saving the day.
Is Tarzan in there?
Oh my gosh.
You need Tarzan. Go ahead.
Right. Okay. Did you know that in the new movie Tarzan, and if you haven't read Emily, go online. If you do a search for Emily and Tarzan movie review, she will tell you that he takes off his shirt about a third of the way in and that he never puts it back on. And that's pretty awesome.
The actor has not a 6-pack, not an 8-pack, a 10-pack, maybe even a 12-pack.
So I don't know.
He's ripped.
He would be the biggest distraction in our office for sure. We also need Yoda, right? He's our chairman of the board, many lifetimes of experience. Can envision the future. You need.
There is no try.
Perfect people, to have your perfect team. You need your Ace Ventura pet detective.
I love Ace Ventura.
But right, he's not exactly a superhero, but who's going to treat your startup like their own puppy?
Do not go in there. Woo! Folks, we'll be back after these messages. No, we won't. Nope. We'll be back tomorrow because this is the home of positive business talk. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network. We're so grateful for you taking the time out of your day to join us. Now share it with others and join us at experiencepros.com.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.